Um, as such, you come back to the tavern, which is currently um, unmanaged. There's nobody here. So you have the place to yourselves. But the decision was whether or not you wish to go take on the pirates and or go and find the tower to the north of the city, which seems to be the root cause of the water problem.
Fuck the
Good question.
pirates.
Yeah,
You've got some
Garland
feedback.
has a
Yeah, so this is my work laptop. I've just had to quickly install Discord because I completely forgot to bring my personal laptop. I just want to make sure that I'm sounding okay, but it looks like I've got feedback and I can see
Yeah, you're a bit
my
peaky.
screen light up when you talk, Tom.
Yeah, you're a little peaky.
If you turn down your sensitivity, you might be able to.
It's on automatic at the moment. I don't know whether that's a good thing or bad.
Are you in a travel lodge?
How is everyone anyway? Hello. How are we doing? Well,
Traitor!
betrayer.
Betrayer!
Betrayer? Fuck you then, I'm on. Good luck healing yourself, bitches. Yeah, if I do turn down that, right, someone say something.
testing. 1,
Something.
2, 3. Check.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
much
better?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Right, we'll do it then.
It's okay. There's a little bit of a buzzing. Did you get one of the 5520s again, or was it?
I've got 65.7. It's a thin thing with 0 USBs, no Ethernet port, just 3 USB-Cs. That's all I've got on the side, and a
By the way.
Oh, okay.
So don't say fuck or bugger.
Oh no, say plenty of that. Just don't do any work stuff.
Sure.
You can fuck bugger all you want. I'm never going to get monetized, but
Well, yeah.
I need to install the plugin, browser plugin. What was
Above
that thing?
VTT. Above VTT.
Above VTT. And that was for Chrome, right?
yeah.
Chrome, yes.
Did you get your 64 gig back, Warren, or is it still?
Yeah, I mean that's standard, mate. Everything goes with 64 gig. Well, apparently, because I've logged into Chrome, it automatically pulled in above VTT.
Perfect. I haven't heard from Charlie. I don't know if anybody else has.
Yeah, she said on
She
Signal.
messaged the chat earlier, didn't she?
She was
Oh, did
still,
you?
right?
Okay.
Yeah, Charlie said she's ill, and
Kieran?
Dave is. I have no idea what
MA?
mind fizzin means.
Mind fizzing?
No, not heard anything from Kieran either.
Does
Yes,
Kieran still play?
I don't know. He hasn't been here for a while.
He's
I
been
was
to
just saying before he
one
joined.
session.
It's
Yeah,
Schrodinger's Kieran, right?
Yeah, his character is very unwell at this point. As per the rule I did set up, that if it didn't turn up to 3 in a row, your character would die of a heart attack. As such, he may be sitting in the tavern for a while. We'll work out a meta for how that works.
I'm assuming we haven't managed to throw our flash knuckles.
Nope, you haven't managed to get those.
Dragging around a
However-
dead body for a while will be quite funny.
Yeah.
I'll deal with the wrong account. That's,
So do we
We'll go
send
without
the
them.
Warren? Do we
I
send the
didn't
0
see
day over to you now or later?
I ain't clicking anything you're saying.
I had
So,
a Sorry, go on, Tom.
Come on. I didn't see Dave's message, so is he coming or not? Or is it?
He said he might be 10 minutes late.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what he sees as the start time to then be 10 minutes late for, though.
Well, he knows it's 6:30.
Okay.
Pretty sure he knows it's 6:30.
Right. Almost got working D&D Beyond. Bear with. That was a long drive. That was a really, really long drive. I forgot how bloody.
You're somewhere up north, aren't you? You said.
You're sorry? Say again, Tom?
You're somewhere up north. You said, didn't you?
I'm in South Shields, currently.
Very north. Okay.
Very north.
Hence the
Very,
name.
very north.
Yeah. Almost where the north becomes Scotland.
How was hashtag van life?
Loud. A little bit uncomfortable. Yes. It was alright.
You up there with Ben? Are you or?
I will be. I think he's on his way. So I'll meet up with him later. We need to go do some work this evening, and then find a bath.
Nice. I mean, you're in South Shields on like, so there should be
Yeah.
plenty of bars, right?
There'll be plenty of bars. I mean, we're in
It is.
a little rubbish hotel. So, well, I didn't say rubbish. It's like a really old Premier Inn.
Oh, one of those. Yeah.
Right, do I, on the character sheet, do I click the join above VTT or the normal campaign button?
Join a pub VTT, and your character will then should appear on a map, which is already loaded.
Happy days.
You've got a bit of robot
Happy
noise.
boys. I'm in.
There's a weird buzz on your mic. It sort of sounds slightly robotic.
Or is it?
You've got a bit darling.
I've got like a Bluetooth.
It almost sounds like there's a fan in the background that then sort of the Discord's muting, but then when you talk, it kicks in.
See how much battery these have got.
Oh, well, I mean that's probably my only nat 20 of the evening. Just wanted to test if the character sheet in another window worked. So.
Hey, we've got a viewer. Everyone behave, or not?
Do you want us to
Sorry?
say something so you can?
I say we actually have a viewer. Everyone say hello to Cinnamon.
Oh, hello.
No,
You've joined us at the very exciting pre-game stage where we're waiting for someone to finish walking the dog.
Yes.
Cinnamon said
That would make
behave.
Music, but it wouldn't help.
Since when?
I'm just gonna go grab a drink.
Right, how do we sound now, gents?
Perfect.
Perfect, right, we'll go with that then. We've got 60% battery, we'll see if that lasts 3 hours, I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Chrome is going to be great.
I like the fragile tape holding it all together.
For the sake
I'm
of
assuming that's the
cinnamon,
fragile.
Oh, this, yeah.
Yeah,
It's I fell asleep on them, and then I woke up and they were snapped. So I was like, oh. And the only tape I had to hand was fragile, and I'm like, that fits.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not buying any more. Like, these are expensive. I'm just going to tape them.
Like,
that is like fixing your glasses with tape when you're like 13.
I mean-
too expensive. Yeah.
you say that. My son would play fighting, and he like whacked me around the face. He's only 18 months, and now my glasses are held together by super glue because he snapped my frame. I'm like, oh no, I haven't got any time to go anymore. Oh, this is what I have to do for a month or so. So yeah, if these break though, I am blind. So
Oh,
Might want to go and
I
grab
just
a
had to get some new
spare.
glasses, and
Yeah.
my prescription has doubled in strength in the last 10 years,
Oh,
which is the last
no.
time I got my eyes tested. So I put a new set of glasses, and I was like, literally can't see.
it's too clear. It's like watching 4K for the first time. I'm like, oh god.
We're going to start comparing
Actually got-
prescriptions now, are we? So
I actually got told I don't need glasses anymore.
Yeah, your eyes got better,
Ooh.
and I hate you for that.
Mm.
yeah. I actually have to change glasses for screen work because I realized I'm wearing my outdoor glasses and not my indoor glasses. So there we go.
That's
I now have
yeah.
I have 3 sets of vision: the outdoor glasses, the indoor glasses, and the over the glasses. So yeah.
yeah, our viewer wishes to know what kind of black magic that you used to get your eyes fixed. I personally think you've probably entered a warlock pact with some dark creature, and that's probably what it is.
I mean, I could probably class my dog as that dark creature because she's probably got most of my soul.
Aw.
plagues me daily, causes chaos. Dear.
Right, for the sake of Cinnamon, our one viewer, to give you a recap of what the party has been up to over the last many weeks, the party basically found itself invited to a random tavern, similar to this one, where they were faced with a woman who they later learned whose name was Demetrix, who claimed that an oracle told her that if she killed them, would end her own life. Therefore, she sent them far away to effectively die on their own, meaning she wouldn't be responsible for killing them, leaving them attached with some bracelets that mean that the party can't go too far away from one another. They found themselves in a town full of very, very docile people. Later, it was discovered that something was in the water that seems to make them live for a very long time, but also removes their ability to feel any form of emotion or feel much of anything. They became almost sort of hollow shells of people, but some of them are 120 years old and don't look a day over 25. As such, the party found out that one of the younger members, who realized he was never growing up, realized that the town was cursed and went to go and shut down the lighthouse that basically allowed the ships to come in, meaning that no one else would come to the town. But with the lighthouse broken, there was no means for our party to leave this cursed place. As such, they went to the lighthouse, found the boy, whose body was now aged beyond belief, and fixed the lighthouse. The ships are on their way and will be here any day now. The party now has to decide whether the pirates who arrived here several months ago and seemingly have taken over the town should be dealt with. One of the party members, who's recently joined, was a captive of theirs and has a grudge against them, and so is urging the rest of the party to go on and take the pirates. They have met the pirates previously and backed away, realizing that they were relatively high level, and as such may be difficult to deal with, but the party has moved on and has gained their own experience and are a little bit stronger themselves. They now face a choice as to whether or not they wish to go and take the pirates or go and deal with the source of the water problem, which is discovered to be an abandoned tower to the north of town, which the party fortuitously found a key to in a very large potato, which one of the party members bought very early on in the adventure, because of its rare size and this very strange man selling it. But contained within this giant potato was a very, very small key, which apparently will open the door, allowing them entrance into what was a lair for Demetrix, but has long been since abandoned, but seems to be the root cause of the poison water that seems to be affecting the town.
Novelty vegetables are always indicative of the critical path. That's the rule.
I mean, we just had to buy that £10 potato, whatever it was. It couldn't.
I missed the potato. Was that the last session?
No,
I mean, when you found the key in it.
That was the last session I remember. I wasn't here for the last session.
No, it was
Okay.
the
I think
session before.
It was when we met the vampire
Okay.
guy, wasn't it?
I think we'd learned that somebody threw a key into like a potato field, and like lost the key amongst this like farmland, and then we're like, wait a minute. So we cut the potato open to find the key, and it was there was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
Then after
He was
that we had to
slightly
do
magical.
a maths GCSE for about an hour,
Oh god,
And
those
then-
puzzles.
and then fell
Mate.
down some stairs a lot.
Yeah,
those, I still have nightmares, but like happy nightmares. I think.
yeah, that was when the GM learned that puzzles weren't necessarily the party's thing. And putting
Yeah, that's right. Blame the party.
Yeah.
that in a very, very locked
It's-
door,
it's
preventing
never-
any progress to the main story, was a hurdle that the DM had not actually thought about too hard.
Yeah,
never
I think
the end.
I was thinking about that puzzle for about 7 weeks over the Christmas break, and we still got it wrong. And, yeah,
Yeah.
very fun, love it. But
I'm
God
sorry.
damn it,
So
Tom.
I went to, the rhyme and everything. I even wrote a backstory.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it was
My word.
amazing, and I love the effort that went into it. But we're very stupid, and he didn't account for that.
Okay. We will start without Dave. He will join us shortly, but the party needs to determine what its next course of action shall be.
Kill the
as I said-
pirates.
Well, I seem to remember
Okay.
you dangling in front of us that Sam's character, who I've forgotten the name of already, Garland, has no clothes or equipment or anything, and the pirates have it all.
Effectively, yes. He is dressed in rags and carries very little in the way of weaponry other than some bits and pieces that he picked up. But his armor and his decent weaponry are all basically with the pirates in a warehouse that he believes that they're now holed up in. Garland knows the whereabouts of this warehouse because he escaped from it. I can tell you a little bit about the internals of it. It's, however, being a secured warehouse, it's only got one entrance, meaning stealth may not be the option, but you can discuss that.
They made me
So
dance
I
in the
think-
go-go cage.
I think I have, looking through my pack, I have a spare robe. I don't know why I have a spare robe. I assume I'm not wearing it. I assume I'm not going to make myself naked. But I offer this robe to Garland as a peace offering, and then try to ask him, like, because I imagine my character was here last, right? But I wasn't, so I don't know this guy, which causes some issues. And so I just want to know what they did to him. Why is he, like, what happened to his clothes? What does he remember? Why does he hate the pirates so much?
I'm going to take the robe and thank. Sorry, I don't know your character's name.
Elion.
For the robe, as it's fairly cold in the local area. But staring off into the distance blankly and looking slightly forlorn, shivering. They abused me, and the dancing, just
Like a
endless.
1,000-yard stare
Endless.
montage playing through your head with
dancing.
wrecking
The
ball and
dancing.
yeah.
Okay.
It just
So do I
made it
get
so
some
I
sort
could-
of, like, indication of this guy is, like, in deep trauma? Like, this guy,
Well,
That-
you do remember when you visited the pirates that they had somebody who seemed to be made to dance against their will. It was a woman at that particular time. But you do hark back to remembering that the gift woman seemed to take relish in forcing people to wear these red slippers that seem to make them dance against their will. He seems to have been put through this rather a lot.
They were never going to let me give it up.
We'll try to not let you
No,
down.
we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
We're not doing this. No, I am not.
No, we're not.
I am not Rickrolling. We're only viewer.
Our only viewer is probably us when we watch it back when we can't remember what happened in the session before. Hey, but yeah. So okay, this I feel a little bit empathetic towards this new character, like, because I remember feeling sorry for these go-go dancers before, but then also remember that these pirates were really tough. So
Currently, he
Yeah.
has picked up a longbow and a scimitar from a dead guard as he was fleeing the city. But he is
Okay.
not wearing any armor. He is wearing just the robe and some rags that were given to him. So the majority of his belongings are still with the pirates. He, whilst he is traumatized, he does have reason to want to get his stuff back.
Yeah, and the only other
Okay.
option is going facing what is maybe the big bad, potentially. So, if he's going to come and help us, he needs some kit.
I have. I have to refresh my memory. I have some in my inventory boots from Lighthouse. Now I remember trying to solve that puzzle and the electrocution. I've got the Faraday suit as well, but I can't. Did the boots have some properties,
They were wall walking
or were
boots,
they
weren't
just
they?
rubber boots?
They allowed you to climb on walls, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, did I give them to someone? I don't remember.
I thought they were spider boots, and I thought you gave them to somebody, but I wasn't
Yeah,
certain.
yeah.
I thought I
think
had
someone
them
picked them up.
for some reason. I ended up
Yeah.
falling off the wall.
Have
Yeah.
you got spider boots in your inventory?
Let's have a look. Yes, I do.
Okay, I shall delete my boots then. Don't want any item duplication glitches.
No, that's a fair point.
No, just hover over something, then drop that. Then you'll drop 2. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Ryoshi, Table, what's your feeling towards going for? I know you guys, right? Like I know you guys a lot better than Garland. What's your feeling about going towards the pirates?
We'll just retire here, I reckon.
It's like this seems
end,
good.
end of session. Yeah.
Yeah. Campaign, go real credits.
Yeah, well, open the tavern and yeah.
Yeah, we've got. Yeah, I mean, I think if we try and get some kit for Garland, I guess, then we can be better prepared to then go and scout out the pirate situation.
I would also like to remind the group
Yeah.
that there are boats arriving and we don't know who they're from, and they could be to aid said pirates. And it might be best to tackle one enemy at a time rather than having to split our focus later.
I think whatever
He's not
happens,
wrong.
whatever we do, I think all the people that have lived here for the last 100 so years are probably all going to die when we deal with Demetrix. So these people are going to turn up and fill up the place anyway. If we can maybe deal with the pirates, maybe we can control what happens when these new people turn up, be they pirates or not, or just traders. So it's probably a good idea to deal with the pirates.
Yeah, agree. Also seems like the pirates versus Big Bad. I can't remember her name now. I had it written down, but it's on my
Demetrix?
notepad. On Demetrix, there we go.
Yeah.
I would imagine the pirates, in a metagamey way, aren't as badass as Demetrix.
No,
Probably not. No.
definitely not.
And I haven't punched anyone for a while, so.
Let's go roll some dice.
And I hope Nicholas Wedge turns up so I can kill him as well.
Oh my god, that
Joke's
great.
that joke's gone on for far too many episodes. So next time he turns up, he has to die.
I remember genuinely having tears in my eyes at all the characters.
Have we scouted
It was
out
amazing.
the inn we're in just to see if there's anything that could help us?
That's
I mean-
Sock has gone to look in various rooms, given that the inn is no longer populated, and has found a scroll, which may actually help the party. Bear with me. Just opening up the spells. 2 seconds.
This is a really nice map.
I love what they've done with the place.
Did you make this map, Tom?
This one, not this one. The next one's. This is a generic map that I found, which is helping us out. I did make the
Nice.
previous one, but when I changed to Dungeon Alchemy, I remade some of the maps. 2 seconds while I
Okay.
just find the spell.
Love the fact they've casually got just axe throwing in the
Yeah.
front wall there.
Oh, I didn't notice
I've
that.
got an analog for Donnie Barco.
Nice.
Do you reckon Frey could play Donnie Barco's character?
Bork.
No, she's off.
Can she roll dice?
She can knock things over, so as far as
Close
I'm aware,
enough,
you
yeah.
know. She just set some
Might-
stuff up and she'll whack it over.
Might roll better than I did last session.
I'm going to, based on the map. Oh, why can't I move my person? There we go. I'm just going to have a look at the weapons on the wall, see if there's anything worth taking.
Already,
Okay.
yeah, it's already better than what Garland's got.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm just about to deal with that. There's
gonna
also
say-
a scroll,
Is it
which
worth?
I'm actually proficient with.
Is it worth looking behind the bar and down the back stairs down here in
It's probably
storeroom for anything?
safe to assume that Dave's character is already behind the bar.
Yeah, I think he said in
Yes.
the last session he'd like the first thing is
He
he got
did.
into there and he'd like I'm gonna grab a drink.
He's got like a magical cup that he has to keep on drinking from.
I don't think it's magical.
This is gold or something.
I just think he's a drunk.
I think, yeah, true. I
Yeah.
think maybe he's just battered.
I
all the
think
time.
maybe he's just an alcoholic.
It's just the
Okay.
30
Okay.
pint. It's just the cup full of everything that he's drunk before.
Yeah.
Right.
Speak of the devil.
has found a scroll, a cleric scroll, of remove mass curse. Meaning, if somebody can read it or is adept with magic, you might be able to get rid of your bracelets at this point.
Oh, yes.
What
A
skill
cleric
was
spell,
that?
they say.
Cleric, though, so...
Yes.
Ah.
I am a cleric.
Oh, here's
Okay.
Dave.
Hello, Dave.
What Hey, Dave.
Hi Dave.
Now, this is a third level cleric spell. Can you cast third level cleric spells?
I shall jog my memory, but I cannot.
Okay. You can do what the highest level you can cast is 2, correct?
Second, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You can do a DC 11 magic check. You get 1 scroll per level. If you succeed, you can read the scroll. If you fail, you'll have to wait until next level or until you can do third level spells.
Okay, but it doesn't destroy the scroll or anything like that.
No, it does not. Nope.
Could he perhaps do religion
Okay,
check because it's a
and
cleric
just-
spell?
Sorry?
Could he perhaps do a religion check because it's a cleric spell rather than...
He can. No, it has to be a magic, I'm afraid,
Okay.
according to the rules.
Okay, are we talking Arcana?
Yeah. Also.
All right, let's give it a go. Do I click that? Did that work?
It is.
There it goes.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll take that.
Huh, yeah,
there you go.
that'll do it.
Okay.
Oosh.
You may cast this spell, and it comes to your thought that if you can put everybody together, you should be able to remove the curse from everyone if they stand holding hands. In essence, removing the curse from all of you at the same time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, let's,
Okay,
let's do it.
Yeah, he hasn't got the bracelet, is it?
No,
Okay, I will explain that to the party. I'll be like, come here, let's sing Kumbaya and hold hands, and I will cast a spell. You're gonna love this, gents. You're gonna love this.
okay.
A really good spell.
It's really best spell.
Best
You know,
spell.
no other like it. Do it. Okay, so I'm gonna cast this spell and wave my magical hands a little
Okay.
bit. Wave my head because I'm holding hands with people. I'm gonna nod my head in a weird magical way.
The runes upon the scroll light up. Basically the bracelets begin to glow, and then the small serpents that interlocks upon them unleash themselves and fall to the ground into 4 different pieces. All of the bracelets are now detached. You may go your separate ways. At this point, Ragtar decides he doesn't really want to be with any of you. He's not interested in any of the pirates, and decides to leave the party and go and find his own way for now.
Estin,
the
can you
rest
hear
of
me?
Yes.
Aha! Right, finally. Sorry, for some reason my microphone didn't attach.
If Kieran shows up again for another session, we may be able to bring him in, but as we have not heard from him for a while, his character has decided to take off. In searching, you do find in the kitchen area what looks to be a kitchen knife is actually a magical dagger, which somebody has been using to chop vegetables with. So if you would, you can basically add a +1 dagger, Joe, to your inventory.
Yeah, I use daggers.
Okay. The +1 magical dagger.
Damn, that's good.
It's a bit of an overkill using a magical dagger to chop onions.
Yeah, but they were really well chopped. They were
Make
really
some
well
really
chopped
good
and-
onions.
Super thin.
They just melt in your mouth, Dave. You wouldn't believe it. Like.
You could wear them as glasses.
Warren, are you stuck in the Premier Inn?
I am. Yes, I am. I am in
Awesome.
Newcastle. Well, I'm in South Shields, not quite Newcastle, I guess.
Sorry,
You-
South Shield is not the most salubrious place in Newcastle.
No, it's going to be a very long week, but it'll be fun.
Amongst the other things within the kitchen, you find a herb rack with what looks to be some prepared herbal extracts. If you would like to make either an Arcana roll, or if you've got something in herbalism, I'll let you go for that if you think that's going to be any better,
I've got medicine.
to try and identify what they are. There are
Who
three.
found this? Sorry.
Basically, Tybor basically said he was going and searching around, and Sock was going and searching around. So,
Okay.
yeah, medicine check is fine. Right, you have discovered one of these is a greater healing potion.
In the spice
Ooh.
rack, okay. Nice.
Nice.
If you'd like to try and identify the others,
Yeah, I'll just add a great healing potion to my inventory. Do you want to roll again for medicine?
yep, go for it. Okay. This one is a potion of ogre strength,
Ooh.
or hill giant strength, I should say. Sorry, there isn't an ogre strength.
Let me just search for that. Who uses strength as their combat stat?
I can use it, but it's probably better to be one of the BT up people, the monks.
Got any warriors or monks?
I'll use it for now. Well, I'll put it in my equipment for now because I can use strength as my combat stat. So, but if someone only used strength, it's probably best for them. But I'll keep hold of it. For now.
Last one, another roll,
Oh, more okay.
and one more. Unfortunately, you don't know what this one is. If somebody else would like to have a go,
Here we
I'm
go.
afraid.
Again.
Medicine, you say?
Medicine?
+6. Medicine's my +6 apparently. Oh dear, it doesn't matter.
You don't know what it is.
I have no idea.
Inebrius, however, picks it up and immediately identifies it as a sleep poison.
Ooh.
Glad you didn't risk you drink that
Okay.
one.
I've obviously used them in the past. That's-
Effectively, yeah, this one is normally used for heavy insomnia. It won't kill anyone, but it will definitely put you to sleep for several hours.
Maybe we can sneak it into
Property of Bill
someone's.
Cosby on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
Tom.
taking the sleep then?
Yes. Yeah.
So I remember the start of the campaign. You said about rations, about you're going to be semi-tracking rations.
Yes.
Would you say we're running low? Is it worth going to the back room and stocking up?
Anything that you wish to stock up on rations is definitely here. It
Okay.
has a fully stocked larder, both beer, wine, and food.
Ooh,
The owners
beer.
seem to no longer be around. In the cellar, you will find cheeses and other things.
gonna
This
have a look
is
in the
quite
cellar.
quite a well stocked kitchen here. You could call this home, should you wish. In terms of valuables, you pretty much examined most of the things and found anything of worth. But the building itself is quite untouched and could be made quite secure if you wished it to be.
Serves as a base of operations.
There you go.
Should we be worried about the beer?
Yeah.
Because if they're making beer, they're going to be using the local water.
Yeah.
Anything containing any of the local water will have problems.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we had beer when we were here before, and it messed us up. So
You had to roll.
we had
Yes,
to roll.
exactly.
So yeah, I'm going to go down to the basement, and I'll just pull all the barrels over and smack them open.
Okay.
So it's any of the spirits really. Are the spirits there?
The spirits,
Um,
and the spirits are definitely okay. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
those. This is why the pirates that you met in the port early on in your adventure seemed to only be drinking rum, but he was unaffected by the problem with the water. But he also was constantly drunk.
That's okay. Good idea.
Now,
I'm going to have to try some of this. Some of the spirits they have just on principle.
Garland, if he's read his background that I wrote up for him, may have some insight as to how the pirates have been surviving this.
Garland was quite busy the other day and hasn't had a chance to read the background.
To read the whole
Yeah.
page of A4 that the DM quietly put into his character without him knowing.
Yeah,
At ChatGPT, summarize. Give me 3 bullet points.
I do need.
Okay, well I'm gonna stock up on food and make sure I've got at least 5 rations or 5 days worth of rations in my pack. I would encourage everyone else to do the same and stay healthy.
Yeah, I had like 20 rations in my backpack, so I'm going to assume
cool.
that I'm going to assume that I've used some, and then I'm going to assume that I've stocked back up, so now I don't have to change anything.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so that's basically exactly what I'm doing. So.
Yeah.
What is interesting, not
10 rations, sorry. Yeah.
not a coin or a piece of gold or silver anywhere in this building.
Yeah, the pirates seem to have quite a lockdown on the monetary side of the town, didn't they? They seem to be sweeping it clean. So maybe there's a payday at the warehouse if we go and deal with them as well.
Garland is aware that they do have a large quantity of the townspeople's money that they had been hoarding there.
Does he
might
know
be
what the
something
plan
hidden.
is for it? Like,
Well, that's just it.
What?
They didn't really have a plan. They found that the pirates found that the local population were so docile that they could run any scam and that they effectively could get away with it. They could fleece them for all of their money, and they didn't really end up caring, but they had no means of escape. When the new ships arrive, those pirates may try and negotiate with whoever arrives to try and leave. There will also be their word against yours.
okay.
Okay.
So if
The
they made
captain
money,
had. Sorry.
I'm saying if they made money from gold, and there's no gold, then gold must be either hidden here or must be elsewhere.
So
Garland is aware that they're all up in the warehouse with everything, all of their ill-gotten gains.
the captain has a magic jug that could produce water or run on command, but only about 12 gallons per day. And that's why this crew is so loyal to him. Although rum was free and liberally drunk.
Can I roll a perception check just to see if I can find anything else interesting in this place before we
Okay, go for it.
disappear?
Give it investigation.
Investigation. second. No.
Okay.
I just figured that was the extra good look.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna have a proper look around this kitchen that I'm in, just to make sure that there's no better food or anything that might be used to, say, coerce a wolf to be our really good friend.
Tom, just a quick
Mhm.
question. You know, I escaped from the warehouse.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
And obviously we've had these bugs erupting from the grounds and whatnot like
Mhm.
that. Would it be possible to suggest to the party that we could investigate one closer to the warehouse and then potentially use it to infiltrate if there's any underground passageways?
If you were to scope out the warehouse and somebody who's relatively good at taking some rolls, you could probably work out if you could find a tunnel underneath it and dig in. I will allow that. There may be more bugs to have to fight underground.
I mean, hear me
When
out.
we leave this place.
If they're all in the warehouse, is it just the pirates in the warehouse? Or is there anyone else in there?
There were other captives Garland is aware of.
I was just going to suggest, why not burn it down? Just bolt the door and just burn it down.
I'm gonna protest about this because my stuff's in there, and it's quite valuable. And
Is it
also,
flammable?
Yes.
Yes.
And the people.
Like-
Yeah, we can't.
Like
we can't.
most people, and the people. Just remind you, I know that they might die because of the water, but they're still people.
Okay, so what stuff are you missing? So like, I imagine everyone's quite attached to their own trinkets,
I have
but like,
all of
we-
my worldly belongings. that
okay,
I
but
carry
what are they? Like, can they be replaced? It sounds quite dangerous to go back
They-
for some
they-
stuff if we can just
they
get
have
more stuff.
emotional attachment to my homeland, and they're quite important to me. As well as, I just want to punch that woman in the face for making.
Oh,
me
I can
dance
respect
in a
that.
cage.
Yeah, we do kind of need to deal
She
with the
need- she need-
pirates. They're
She
gonna.
needs to die.
Well, that sounds like a really good idea. You know, I can get behind that.
Yeah, they're gonna be a problem. We got to
Okay.
deal with them.
Yeah.
They might evict us from here anyway. And I like here. There's lots of room.
I think if we're all well fed, well rested, we've had that good look around, we've got a few things to aid us, then I think we should get the show on the road and
Yeah, agree.
Kick some
Have
pirate
we had a
booty.
short or long rest since last session? Because I'm done.
Long rest. I will give you a long rest.
Yeah.
All right. Bear
Thank
with
you.
me while I move you to a new scene. Now, this map should have vision on, so you can wander around the warehouse.
I can't actually see
and
no one
or look
else.
for doors.
Okay, I'm gonna make a suggestion to the party and say that there were some bugs around here. It might be worth looking in one of the holes to see if there was any infiltration in or under the warehouse,
Okay. Well,
as an alternative method to the one entrance and exit that is into the warehouse above ground.
Ryushi, through the gates, you can see two individuals in the courtyard who have not yet noticed you. They seem intent upon searching stuff. They don't look to be anybody that you've met previously.
Okay, I can't actually see them, and I can't see anyone else either.
Bear with me. I'm going to open that gate up a little bit. You shall be able to see something through it.
No, can't see anything. I can only see myself.
Yeah, same with me.
Why is that not working? You should have visibility.
No,
yeah, I
I
can
can see two people.
There
yeah,
you
I
go.
can see yeah.
no, I can't see anything.
Hold on. Let me adjust your vision.
Yeah, if I move my character there, I can see 2 characters. And when I move it back, I can't.
Oh god, no, upside
I
down.
try not to. The character.
Now I'm lying
I don't wanna
down.
mess with these things.
Have you got selected token vision ticked on the top bar? Second icon in on the right hand side.
No. Although I have clicked it and I still cannot see anything.
Yep, no difference if I click it.
Everyone else can see it, but you can't. I don't understand.
Yeah, me and Dave for some reason.
What
If I
can you
move
see?
mine around, I don't see anything extra.
Try refreshing the
Now
browser,
we're
I guess.
flashing. What the hell?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I'm not flashing. I've got trousers on.
There's little.
Oh, but you've not got a camera on. I want to see. Oh.
Nobody wants to see me eat an apple.
I was going to say, you Donald Ducking there.
No, I'm eating, and nobody really wants to see that. That's why I keep muting the microphone.
Is it maybe because I don't have any light?
I've just made it daytime.
That might make a difference.
Oh yeah, it does.
Dave.
Oh yes, I can see people now.
I can see people now have got
Because
light.
We don't have dark vision.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Oh right. Is it dark then? Because
I've made it so that it's light now.
all right, let me refresh.
Yeah, so I could see that. I can see Elion and Ryoshi now.
Yeah, I can only see people that my light hits. So even though it's daytime.
I can see Garland. Oh, it's because I'm in Ryoshi's circle of his lantern.
Yeah.
So I'm only seeing things that are in Ryoshi's area.
Let me bang it out to like 100 feet.
How do you turn on your lantern then?
Right click on your token and then token vision light and then outer light. And give it a
I can
range.
see it. I can see Garland and I can see Tybor now.
Yeah, I can see everyone, but it's only because I'm emitting
And
light.
Soak. Yeah, it's just the light settings are a bit
Yeah.
messy. Oh, I've made Warren go off camera as well.
Do the above VTT question probably, but like
I'm just eating as well.
Inebrius, myself, and Soak have like different rings around our characters. Is that just a graphical thing? Like I've got a yellow ring around my character, and
I
Inebrius
think
has
that's
a
just a graphical
red
thing.
one.
You can get them changed without. You can get them changed to reflect different.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering if there was a
versus
status
weapons
on me or
stuff.
not that I'd forgotten about. But yeah, no, that's fine.
These look like bad guys.
Right.
All right, hold on. Yes, these are bad guys.
Cool. I'm going to go and punch that one in the
Right.
back of the head while he's.
Oh, wait
Running
a
around.
second. Oh, bloody ruined my tactics.
Well, your tactics to have a pint and wait for it to all blow over.
No, I was going to walk in and just and bluff them, but doesn't matter. You've
Well,
punished them now.
if you want
I'm
to
just
stop
trying
me as I clearly walk away with intent, if you want to stop me, I'll let you.
I'm going to
Right.
try and stop him. And just advise that there's a lot of pirates in there, and it might be a bad idea to just walk straight in.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. I'm looking for whiskey, for rum
Let's
anyway.
should we let Dave try his charisma?
Buffoonery.
Yeah.
Buffoon. Yeah.
Buffoonery.
After you,
I'm-
Ambassador.
What are we
So
what are we
I'm-
trying to?
Sam's
What-
there
what's
like,
your
I
plan?
strongly detest. I strongly-
I'm just going to stand there, just like standing by the wall, just going.
Okay, actually, no, yeah. Let's use some local knowledge. Let's actually ask Garland. Right, what's the play here?
Hold on. We are dipping in and out. Don't worry. We're being a bit shit here. So how many pirates are there, Garland?
I don't know the exact number, but there are a lot of them. Everybody that is everybody in the pirates' crew will be there.
How about to the nearest dozen?
He's saying between 6 and 7 reasonably armed pirates.
Oh,
within this
easy.
Building.
That's what he.
That you can't see are the 2 that are here. So anywhere between total of 7 and 10 in total.
So that's 1.5 each. Right. I'm going to carry on with my tactics then.
Okay. As you enter the, I take it you're stepping in.
Yep, I'm stepping in fourthly as if I own the place.
He stops you. Says, hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I've heard that this is the most excellent rum can be gotten from here. Is it through this door? And carry on walking.
Oh, you're here for the rum. No. I can't let you go in. You do know.
I was told that the bestest rum in the whole place was through here.
And have you paid the fee to become a member yet?
Of course I bloody have. Do you know who I am?
Let's see your membership badge.
I don't need a membership badge.
Oh,
I am nobility. Less of your chat, you.
It'll be 5 gold for a membership badge if you want membership.
5 gold?
Yeah. You got 5 gold? Have you even got 5 gold on you?
Have I got 5 gold? This tankard, holding up my precious tankard, is worth more than 5 gold. Out of my way.
Okay.
This is a point where I'm sort of half waving behind my back to say.
You notice that the other pirate seems to be trying to get behind Dave and maybe extracting what looks to be a dagger from a sheath.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and punch him.
No. I'm gonna.
As soon as I know that people are coming in behind me, it's the time to.
Before the first punch is thrown, I'm gonna come in and just be like, "Oh, look, I'm sorry for my my friend here. So group discounts."
And then I punch the guy as he says that.
Okay, which one are you punching?
The one behind Dave.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna try and make it so easy here.
If he's punching him, I'll take the initiative. I can hear that thwack of flesh. I'm just going to headbutt the person in front of me.
12.
Okay.
Take the opportunity of confusion to maximum level.
I will give you a free punch. Ryoshi takes a swipe at this particular pirate. Whilst the pirate attempts to dodge, he does not, and Ryoshi has landed him in the chest.
A 5.
For 5 points of damage.
And then I get 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay.
I'm going to slowly sigh and like rub my hands together as if I'm warming up my healing hands. I know.
I've just got my head in my hands. I'm just going, what have I let myself in for?
Get used to this.
Welcome to the game.
Oh.
At the same point, I'm going to draw my bow.
With a hit with the quarterstaff, a roundhouse to the side of the head, and a good swift kick to the buttocks, he drops to move no more.
And I'll just look at Dav and go, you tried.
Bear with me while I make him dead.
I'm assuming this woman's gonna have something to say about that.
She's the one I'm nutting because, she's there in front of me. Straight unarmed strike, it won't get much damage, but, it will throw her off her guard.
I was going to buy us memberships, just for the record.
To be honest, I could have afforded memberships, and we could have done it that way. But
take
we have
your
a
strike at the other pirate. Dave,
hold on. It's not bloody rolling.
It has rolled. We're waiting.
Oh no, it did roll. Sorry. My apologies. It's gone into that bit where it's not actually rolling.
Is your clock synced properly? Because Windows tends to drift its clock, and if you're not in sync with the server, it will hang around with the timestamp.
But I am in sync.
Is this a digital version of having a cocked dice?
Effectively, yeah.
But literally, it says that I'm doing an unarmed strike.
There's a prompt on Tom's window that just says, "What number do you want to roll?"
It says unarmed strike, but we're waiting for the roll. I've had to poke the die before to get it to fall flat. If you click on the die,
I disabled the animated die to try and make it so I wouldn't have to do that.
What did you roll?
I don't know. It won't tell me.
You try again.
Roll again.
I'll roll again. No, I can't cancel it. I can't actually. I'll just roll a bloody 20. Hold on.
Try refreshing the window, mate.
Turn it off how long ago? Yeah.
I spent so long reloading. Give me a sec.
Is it plugged in?
Just do an M now.
At this moment in time, it's like on nmap seconds, not like 99.9%.
Yeah.
Have you checked the DNS? Because it's always DNS.
It's always
No, okay. It won't. It's cancelled that one, but it won't let me actually roll it. Let me just roll a d20 by the cells. Oh, that rolled a 20, natural 20.
Okay. You get a good smack in the face. Go on. You hit this pirate.
4 damage, which is the default. As I said, it doesn't do much, but I'm aiming to confuse.
Okay.
I'm aiming to keep them off guard. And that
Okay,
should give me
obviously
time
doesn't
to
do a whole
load
lot.
the sword.
I will allow the rest of you to move up unless anybody is making a ranged attack.
Oh, hold on, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I've got a bonus action.
Okay.
Just give me a second. I can. Yes, I can do it. So, right, I'm going to do a divine smite,
Okay.
which is immediately after hitting a target with a melee weapon or an arm strike, I take an extra 2d8 radiant damage from the attack.
Okay. Roll.
Was your forehead like divinely mighty or something?
Oh yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake!
There you go. That came through.
You've divine smited her in the face, but in essence didn't really go where anywhere. It's still standing, definitely harder than the other pirate.
I'm gonna
Oh.
use my longbow and shoot an arrow
Okay.
at her face.
What?
Okay.
Mine's probably a bit quicker to because I was gonna just run up behind her and just put my hands on her and cast
really?
I just think it would have been so cool if I knocked her straight out with a divine smite to the head from the head.
It would have been cool.
That 14's probably
That's
going
what
to
I
hit.
imagine in my head, Dave.
A longbow
That's what I
hits.
remember.
Does a
Ivor, what are
14
you hitting her
hit?
with?
Shocking grasp.
Okay. Go for it.
Do I just click it? Which one do I click? That. That was to hit.
That hits.
And
Yeah, what was the damage on that longbow?
there you go.
What did you do on the longbow?
I haven't rolled damage yet. I'll roll
Okay.
damage.
Roll that.
Oh, fuck's sake. Really?
Okay. Still there.
Can I give her a smack?
Well, I'll have a go now then.
Oh yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna slowly walk up to her and just sort of like swing my mace upwards, like across her face.
Okay.
Where is it? Where's the button?
We're saying that she can't make any opportunity attacks until the start of the next turn now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, don't worry about that.
That's a miss.
Yep. I swing and a miss.
All right. It's new round. She will actually get one attack in before anybody else basically gets to go. She's going to attack with 2 daggers, and she's going to attack Inebrius for basically headbutting her in the first place.
That's okay. I expected that. 18 armor class.
First one misses.
Yes.
Second one misses.
See,
2
told you
glancing
not to.
blows against your mighty armor. She's looking worried. She knows she can't run. All right, get your lumps in here, folks. Anything magic first? Any magic?
Yeah, I'm going to do shocking grasp again. So cantrips you can just cast, can't you? There's
Yeah.
no limit
Yep.
on them. Yeah. So I'll try again. Well, as I'm still effectively touching her. That's No,
That's a
I'm guessing.
miss. Is this no, that's a to hit, isn't it? No. Okay. That's a miss. You miss with the shopping grasp. Who's next? Any bows?
I'll bows.
Garland, are you shooting again?
Yeah. Yep. Just waiting for
Do we
it
need to roll an initiative or anything? Or are we purposely, I'm guessing, out
I'm
of
doing this.
initiative? Or...
Yeah,
we're out of
gonna say
initiative
that.
at this moment.
I'm going to say that's a miss.
That's a
from
miss.
memory.
Fair.
Okay, we're into melees. So
Right, I shall
Right.
long order. We'll all hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and swing my mace back down again and give it a
Okay.
good old college try.
Roshi's hit with the quarterstaff for 8 points.
Ah.
Oh, I
My
would have hit
unarmed
with a
strike.
longsword as well.
I'll
It's
hit with my
something-
mace.
It's suddenly mushed into a small pile of goo.
Oh, okay. The mace does 7. Okay. Between the lot of you, you have definitely killed her. You didn't stand much of a chance.
we just ganged up on her and just beat
Yeah,
her to
yeah.
death.
Yeah.
I would have done
Oh,
9
she-
points damage. So yes.
All she did was say pay a membership fee, and we fucked her up.
Is the other one?
Are we the
is-
bad guys?
They're fucking pirates. They deserve to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
The other one that's there, is he knocked out or is he dead?
They're dead. They're both dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Su-
Yeah, let's go through
I'm
their
gonna suggest
pockets.
that we. I'm gonna suggest we drag the bodies into one of these carts.
I'm gonna say put him in a bug hole, but
Yeah, stick him in a bug hole, yeah. After we've
But
emptied the pockets.
there is going to make no difference. There's blood after all, and there's a bit of spleen over there.
Fair enough. Okay, I was just going to try and.
On each of their bodies, you find 2 daggers, a scimitar each, and each of them with a very small vial of what looks to be fresh water.
Take the
No,
water.
we're good. I can create
Okay.
loads of water.
Yeah, we don't need it, do we? So,
Ah.
yeah.
I think I might have found the problem with my dice. Just give me a second. I'm going to just make a crappy roll and see whether that makes a difference. So ignore this. I'm not actually doing anything. Yes.
this
In
just,
fact,
this,
The
is-
problem
I'll
was
take
is
this is
I
quite
had
like
2 sheets open. I had it open in 2 different windows, and I was using it in a different window, and therefore is ignoring all my dice rolls.
I
I'm
see.
going to
Okay.
take this little vial of water, one of the vials of water, and suggest to our crew we use it to antagonize them by pouring it on the floor.
Oh, lovely.
I
Fair
mean, we
enough.
could use it to wash up the brains and spleen and everything, if that
Yeah.
helps.
Oh no, don't waste the water.
You can walk through the
I
door,
know.
and hold the vial between your legs, and pour it out so it looks like you're pissing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would be a good start.
I can create
think-
10 gallons of water if we need to.
Oh, just do it on the floor.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could just drink it and then throw the corpse in there. That
I'm trying to
might-
visualize 10 gallons. If you cast that at someone, would that be enough to sort of
It's about a petrol
Trip
tank
'em.
worth.
yeah?
Oh, what happens if... so I can destroy water as well. Could I just
Cinnamon said certainly
destroy
a way
all
to
the
taunt.
water in the building and then just make them shit
You can
themselves?
destroy, well, you,
I mean, or we could
no,
just
you
go
can
and punch
destroy
them
a
till they
body
lie
of
down
water.
like these guys.
Yeah.
Do you need
Yeah.
line of sight
Yeah.
for that, or
Well, a body
Problem is
contains
that-
water.
There's only
Okay,
there's only about-
destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range.
Does a human count as an open
Alternatively, you can
container?
destroy fog. A human as an open... I mean, if we cut it open,
Yeah,
right?
well, no, I've actually went and looked that up. No, humans don't count
Yeah.
as containers.
Yeah, I'm
Does-
guessing that was.
Fountains,
What if
that
we
kind
put-
of stuff.
What if we put them in a container and then destroy all the water in that container? Put them in a box and then...
There is something to be said if they were bleeding heavily, whether or not they were an open bag. But yeah, we'll get into that if it ever actually comes to it, and you trap somebody. in a
Bear
barrel.
Grylls would be so pleased with us living in the camel.
Tom, how
Right,
noisy
because
was
you
that? How
you
noisy was
don't
that
get onto the-
encounter?
Was about to say, because you've taken them out so quickly, you've not raised any alarms. Meaning
Okay.
you don't know what's through the next door, but they may be unprepared for you. All right.
I think we
And they
should
didn't.
go
And they
through
didn't have
some-
membership badges on them by any chance.
No, they do not have membership badges.
I think they were just
They
being
must
Because
assholes.
they were trying to sell us one.
Obviously,
Well-
they thought you were just yet another sort of member of the populace. So, in essence, they took you as just a drunk or whatever. Obviously,
Well,
you headbutted.
yes.
Well, they
the
weren't
rest
wrong.
of you pile on and beat you to death.
Can we send an inebrious into the thing with his drunken act again, and maybe fall through the door and potentially get out of the
That's the thing. They beat the tactic,
It's-
and
Yeah.
if you follow through me, Tybor, and do your attempt to guide me, I mean, we all know it was a fallacious comment you made.
So a
Follow
question.
through and
Yeah, so let me stroll through.
Hold
and-
Hold on.
I was gonna say, can we look on the bodies for any of those passes that they were talking about?
Yeah, we did.
There are
Yeah,
no
we've
passes.
Question. Spiritual weapon. If I cast a spiritual weapon, am I aware of what is around said spiritual weapon?
No.
No, it's
You
just
can't-
it's
you
on
can't
its
do it
own.
through the other. You have to basically guide it there. You can't do it through an unopened door.
It's line of sight.
No,
not-
but if I was to open the door, let the weapon go through, and then sense what was around the weapon, is that a thing?
I think the weapon can actually attack anyone that it actually senses to be a foe. So yes, that would work if you were to close the door behind you. Yes, but you have to know that the foe is there.
Yeah, you have to know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But
He doesn't have
would
any
the weapon know
senses.
it's there,
You,
and would I know that the weapon knows it's there?
No, if the weapon can't tell you it's there, but if you know it's there, the weapon knows it's there.
Ah, shit on it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We could just roll through the door and do the equivalent of just.
We could just walk in and then just divine smite forehead everyone.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
See how it goes.
yeah, I'm all about that
I've
plan.
got more. I could do thunderous smite actually. Any more than that.
A thundering forehead. Wow, good effort.
Soak goes up and cracks the door, allowing
Oh,
a little bit of vision.
Okay, I'm going to very subtly poke my head through.
Okay. You can see somebody obviously there to the right, which obviously should be within your vision.
If I can currently see all the way through into the room opposite with somebody who looks almost like Teal'c.
Yeah.
Yep. You can see two people in your field of vision, and you can hear somebody to the left that you can't see.
So should I just poke my head? There we go. I can see two people in there. Okay, and I'm going to tell people that's what I see. There's two people in this room that I can see, and there's a guy in the room opposite.
Right.
There's
Okay, so the plan.
no women about, is there? Any other women?
There was a woman, but like the woman over there, and I'm going to point to the woman with the half missing face.
So,
Okay, so plan is I stagger in, I do my thing, listen for the noise.
I do want to
Yeah.
warn them about the screaming sea witch, though.
Oh.
Excuse me, what?
oh, is this like Left 4 Dead?
Shotgun in the
do
face.
you-
That's how you take her out.
Yeah, so a part of the pirate, there's the mistress, screaming sea witch, who at first appeared to be a seductress, but was merely a ruse to use her magic without kind of rejection. So I don't know specifically. I don't think what her powers are, but it's worth noting that there might be someone with a magic user in there.
But they're,
Wow,
they're
does it bleed?
female, so
At least there'll be somebody to offer us a challenge.
we kill the girls first.
That's going to go painful, isn't it?
Just like
Kill the
just
girls.
like the mighty heroes of yore, we go in and kill all the girls first.
Yes, it's like the Titanic. Women and children first.
Yeah.
Upon this, wait a minute, have I got 30 foot? Isn't that far of me? No. I'm going to cast Detect Magic. I'm going to sort of like go up to the door and sort of like put my hand on the door and cast Detect Magic.
There is not any magic on the door. Does the spell have a radius?
30 foot. So 30 foot of me, apparently.
Okay. You can sense magic in multiple directions, both directly to your left and in front of you.
Left and in front of me. Okay. I'm going to say that to the guys, and we're like, and girls, because Soak's here as well. Yep, magic. There's magic in there. Do I sense it being quite big magic? Big boy magic?
You don't get a sense of how big it is. No.
Okay. There's magic, guys. There's
Not-
magic.
it's
To
not
the
big
left.
Magic.
Right.
Not big, thick magic.
Sticky, ropey magic.
None of that. No sticky ropey magic.
Okay, tactics. then.
Okay. Right. Go for it, Anibris. Let's see
I'm
how
gonna-
this plays out, shall we?
I'm going to stride in again as if I own the place. I can't get through the door.
Hold on. I will open the door for you. Back up.
Beep,
Need to
beep.
click it.
There we
There
go.
we go. Look at that. Oh, look at
Again,
that.
I
That's so
shall
cool.
stride through as if I own the place.
Stop right there. We are in.
Oh, this is a
initiative.
place for the rum. The boys behind, they were trying to try and keep me away from it. They must have it for themselves. I've heard the rum here is excellent.
The pirate draws weapons and immediately attacks.
Oh,
All right, we are in initiative, and I'm giving them first strike.
Alright, I'll roll initiative then.
damn it.
Alright, well, so the plan sort of worked. You are in the room.
Yeah, but also I'm also the last to respond. I'm going like, what do you mean by drawing weapons on me?
Yeah.
Oh well, I've got the best armor, so it's only fair.
Yeah, what's your armor class? Like 18 or something?
18, yeah.
18.
Nice. I think mine's 18 as well. Oh, wait, have I got...
It's chain basically, so
Nice.
oh,
Could
chain
have
plus one. But
my-
yeah,
And where's my shield? Oh, right, my armor class is
Okay.
14 usually.
Yeah.
That confused me. I was like, I've got a shield equipped, but that makes it 16, and it's usually
All right.
14.
Garland, believe it or not, you actually can strike before the pirates.
Can
So you can go first. You actually.
can I actually, from where I'm standing, can I actually fire past?
I will give you
It's-
that at a -4 for cover.
I'm gonna try and.
I swear to
I
God, if
use-
you shoot me in the back of the head, man.
I'm gonna. I think I use. I think I can cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is basically sets like him as my as my quarry, and until spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target. Whenever you hit an attack roll, you also have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival check you make to find it.
Guys,
so I'm
I
gonna-
think before it gets there as well, when or if that person dies, you can actually move your hunter's mark with a bonus action to someone else.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll to hit now, and hopefully it doesn't hit Warren.
You're off the party. Go on.
don't roll a 1. Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Nice shot. However, let's see. Unfortunately, it is a nice shot, but at the minuses that you're at, is that the minus taken already in?
No, that
For
isn't. So
count?
-4,
No.
that would be 12, I think.
You have missed, but you did not hit Warren.
So it just hit like the side netting.
Yep. Yeah.
Take out my ear and I'll put my fist in the air. Like.
Okay.
Oh,
So, believe it or not,
exchange filler.
actually also gets to act before they do. Bear with me.
Who does, sorry?
Sock does.
Oh, nice.
She rolled exceptionally well, so she is going to sprint in and hit that pirate. With me. with a hit. For 5 points. Okay, now it is the pirate's turn, and then it will be Alon, then Tybor, then Ryoshi, then Inebrius, and then repeat. All right, so pirates are after you, Dave.
That's fine. I can't really do much at the moment, so
You get 2 attacks. What's your armor type or armor class?
18.
Oh, just missed. That's going to start annoying them.
I just remembered I was going to link up my lights with my hit points, but I never got around
Okay.
to it.
2 attempts
I'll
with
have to do it
staggers,
manually.
and neither of them actually penetrates your armor. The other
Okay.
guard, which Garland knows to go by the name of Harry.
I'm going to scream, "Fuck you, Harry!" and everything that you stand for.
Okay, he comes in with his pike. And also misses. Okay.
No, Neverus is one
Hey,
slippery
now.
Okay.
Hey now, brown cow.
We are now.
Sing this corrosion.
Okay, Alon, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I feel like I should probably run in. I'm going to run in and attack this guy with my mace, or sort of like run round and sort of like smack him as I go, like try and take out his legs as I go around the back of him.
I'll give him an attack of opportunity if you could move too far around him. Stop. That's as far as you're getting.
Oh yeah, that's that. I was basically
Alright.
just want to get
Okay.
behind it. I'm not going to be moving out of his 5-foot radius. And then give the old wacky whack.
I'll give you this as a +2.
So 14 then. If I get a +2.
Yep. You unfortunately did not hit. He seems
Oh.
to be wearing some fairly hefty armor.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any bonus actions I can use, so that's me done.
Okay. Ryushi, you're up. No, sorry, Tybor, you're up next. Apologies.
All right, I shall, because I can't see shit. I will be running up into the room. Okay, now I can see that person. I shall cast Sorcerer's Burst. I will try and position myself so I'm out of their range, so they don't get an easy hit on me if they turn around and decide to. And I will cast Sorcerer's Burst, which is that one to hit. I think that might be a hit.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
And if that dice gets off my screen so that I can actually... there you go. And there we go.
Very nice.
8 acid damage.
Nice. Okay. Does that do splash? Is there acid now on the floor?
If you roll an 8 on a d8 for this spell, you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage. When you cast this spell, the maximum number of these d8s you can add to the spell's damage equals your spellcasting ability modifier, which is...
No,
How do I
it
find-
doesn't say anything about.
No, he won't do
there's
AoE.
nothing there, but I can,
But it's nice getting another one.
Yeah, but I can roll again. Which is my
Okay.
spellcasting modifier? How do I find that?
It will be
Spells. If you go to the spells tab, it's the number at the top.
Modify. Yeah, spells I get modified.
Modifier
+3.
+3. So effectively, if I can roll up to three d8s in a row. So I'll go for the
Or-
second one then.
Exploding
There you
damage.
That's not
Okay.
bad. 13.
Nice. Sorry, 13.
13. Quick maths.
Quick maps.
So yeah, there's no
Okay.
splash. It's just them being acided.
Okay. Reaming in acid damage. Okay, Ryushi, you're up. You were a bit slow to run to the party, but you basically can now run in and start whacking to your heart's content.
Or I could start hitting them. Right, I'll run up. Yeah, this one seems like the flavour of the day, so I shall do my first hit. 12. I'm going to hit, is it?
Unfortunately, nope, has not hit.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a focus point and do flurry of blows. I do get advantage on my first one because of that nice thing that you gave me.
Yeah, yep.
I'll roll that with advantage. 16? Oh, that wasn't with advantage.
That just lands a hit.
Okay.
Damn.
For 9.
Harry the dwarf has taken quite a whack there.
Oh, it's a dwarf. I do have Hand of Harm. Let me find it. No, I'll just carry on with another one. And that's not going to hit.
Nope. Unfortunately, the last one does not hit.
Okay. That's me done.
All right. It's time for the pirates and their hits. Right.
Did I miss my action?
Hold on.
Yeah, it's Inebrius's turn.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're the last one to go.
Yeah.
All right. Inebrius?
Well, the lass is the only one not damaged, so I'm not going to beat up on a dwarf, so I'm just going to beat on the lady instead.
Okay.
so much more
on that.
Cut that out.
Reverting to type.
Which one can I get cancelled the least for?
There you go. All right. So you're attacking just the normal pirate, not the dwarf. All right.
Yeah, the normal pirate. So I'm just going to do a normal longsword attack, nothing special. That would be 21.
That's a hit.
Oh, damn.
I'm not sure I got 1d4 or 1d8 on my longsword.
One's double-handed.
Yeah.
So if you're not wielding if you're not using a shield, you use the double-handed one, which is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So right, I am using the shield though, so that's 6 points of damage. So it's a mere flesh wound.
Okay. Right. It's the pirate's turn. Hey, the pirate, seeing that Sok has joined the fray, decides your armor's too heavy, but they don't seem to be wearing any. So let's.
They always underestimate the monks.
The first one basically Sok dodges out of the way. The second one, she does not. Sok takes 6 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay. The dwarf, sensing that he is a little bit outmatched, pulls something from his instead of attacking, pulls something from his belt and downs it. He seems quite refreshed. In fact, he seems almost untouched.
God.
He, however, does not get an attack this round.
What a waste of a greater healing potion. I'm gonna have to. Right, we squeeze this guy when we're done.
Hold up. Now, this guy has come out and is going to be attacking Alon.
No.
And he is going to attempt to grab Alon. Yes. Okay, Alon, you take 5 points of damage, and you are currently grappled.
God damn it.
You must make a DC 13 saving throw on your turn or remain grappled.
DC 13, sorry. Strength saving.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. But he's basically got you in like a bear hug, and now they are shouting. They seem to be shouting to the other room. All hell is going to break loose in a short span of time. Okay.
It's the way we like it.
Garland, you are up.
I'm going to move up. I think 35 feet. How many squares is that?
7.
Each square is 5, so
7.
I think I can move to there. Do I still have?
I'll give you less of disadvantage now.
Okay.
You're closer. Which one are you shooting at? At the dwarf or the pirate?
The one that, because I'm going to say I can't shoot the one that's that one. The one that's
Holding Alon. No, you can't.
yeah. So I'm going to shoot the one that I can kind of see that had hunter's mark for.
Yep, that's the pirate. Okay, go for it.
Is that the woman or the dwarf?
Woman. That's definitely a hit.
Okay.
Don't forget to add your hunter's mark damage.
So that's your normal damage, and then I think hunter's mark is an extra 1d6. So 6 damage in
points of
total.
Okay.
Don't think I can do anything else, so I'll end my turn.
Fair enough. She's quite hurt, but still hanging in there. Okay, now it's Stock's turn. We'll get the pirate. The hit.
It's a good hit.
Okay. She's going to expend another key point and get another attack. With me.
She doesn't need a key point to do a flurry, to do an unarmed strike.
She wasn't doing unarmed, she's using her vicious daggers. Which I haven't actually read up on, but I'll give her 2 attacks anyway, because I gave it to her for a specific reason. She wanted to get into dual wielding. Second one does not hit, but she definitely does damage. Okay, who's next on the list? It is okay. It's Alon. Roll your
DC.
DC saving.
Nope. Okay, so I'm still grapple. Question to Mr. DM. The spell spiritual weapon requires verbal and like a somatic, like hand gesture, I imagine. Can I cast that if I'm grappled?
No, you cannot.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fair. I thought I'd ask. Then I give me a sec. I can't do that either. I can't do that either. I think I'm out. I can make. Can I really try and struggle again and like try and fight my way out?
He can struggle. Obviously, next round you'll get another DC saving throw. You'll make one every round. He is currently using you as a meat shield and taunting others to come hit him, using you as his new bit of armor class.
Brilliant.
Okay? Meaning you will take some damage even if they hit him getting past you. That is his whole purpose. He's holding you basically until you break free. Okay?
Okay. I have no spells I can cast that don't require some form of hand gesture.
Yep. And he's got you pinned basically both arms down by your side.
Yep.
Okay. It is who's next on the list? I've lost the initiative lists. Sorry.
Tybor, I think.
That was Alon. Tybor, you're up next.
Right. I'm assuming if I was to do Witch Bolt, which is energy lancing towards a creature within range, forming sustained arc of lightning, that's not going to be good for the guy grappling Warren. Or it's not going to be good for
No,
Warren.
Warren. That will go
No.
through Warren to get to him. And that's,
Yeah, okay. So in which case I will, because it's a concentration thing, and I'm not currently in the fray, I'm going to sort of just position myself at the back a little bit and cast that at the woman.
Okay.
So I've lost it on the character sheet.
Should make a DC something throw.
Yeah. So make a ranged spell attack against it. On a hit, the target takes 2d12, and then on subsequent turns, I can add a d12. So, does the 13 hit?
Yep. No, it does not. Sorry. No.
Cool.
Sorry.
Ranged spell. No problem.
Okay. Ryoshi, you're up.
Okay. I'll proceed to hit the dwarf again.
Yep. Okay.
Nope. Then
Nope.
I'll do my
Definitely not.
unarmed strike. Nope.
Okay. Dwarf's feeling quite bulshy now. Okay. Inebrius, you're up.
Right, I'm going to change target to Harry because I need to help get to Elon before it gets too bad. So I'm going to strike him with my long sword. It's a normal strike, and then hopefully I will hit him, and then I'll do something else. Nope, I will not hit him.
No, you will not. Sorry, not with that.
Sorry, dude.
It's okay. I'll just go quietly into the night.
being gently bugged to death.
I feel like going
Okay.
drinking with Sam like this.
Okay, it's time for the
Hashtag struggle cuddle.
Every time.
pirates. Again, attacking Sock. First one misses. Second one, I believe, hits. Check the armor class. Yes, that hits. For 6 points of damage. Okay, stock is down to quite low. For some reason, it won't let me. Won't let me change her actual hit points, but she only has 9 left.
Well, I would help her, but
I get that.
You say 9's low. I've only got 14 total.
Okay, that's the dwarf. Basically, sensing being beaten upon by Ryoshi, has decided to turn his attention to Ryoshi. He's going to try and hit you with his pike.
Bring it.
I don't believe it. He's rolled a 13. I don't think that's hit.
Nope.
Or has it?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, that's the dwarf done. Okay, the grappler is holding on to you and basically is squeezing a little tighter. You're going to get an automatic 4 points of damage this round while he crushes your rib cage.
4.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You can hear something coming through the doors. which will be here next round. The doors here on your left have begun to open. You can see somebody that Garland knows as Ick.
That's a fucking beholder.
And also, you can see in the background the screaming witch.
Oh,
Great.
right. I thought it was a beholder.
Yeah.
And it's so we need Jeff here.
All right. It is now Garland's turn.
Right.
Garland.
I'm gonna move to the door. Can I, if I was to shoot at the person grappling Warren?
Yep.
Is that going to be with
You can
like?
do more than 6 points of damage. You'll let him go.
Okay. And is that going to be with disadvantage or can it be normal roll to hit?
Well, effectively, Warren's going to take half of whatever you give him anyway. So you effectively need to be doing damage, but whatever you do, Warren's going to take half of it, and his armor class is currently higher because he's hiding behind Warren.
I'll
Right.
shoot the one who's already marked then.
Okay.
And hopefully I shouldn't have any disadvantage or
Nope.
anything to roll.
Nope.
This is where I'm closer and I roll like nothing. Ah, that's alright.
That's a hit.
There's a one. Ah. And then 1d6. Man. 5 damage to the other one.
Okay. Nice. And then Stock will hit. Do the unarmed strike this time. That's a hit. Okay. Stock punches out the pirate, heaving in their nose and sending them to the ground. That one's gone.
Can she move?
Okay.
Could she move forward a bit and use a second attack on the dwarf?
Yeah. Move in. Oh, sorry, move in the wrong character.
That's really annoying because the witch bolt, I had a free D12 on the target. I was reading the rules, like even if you miss on the first witch bolt, like effectively you still get the arc between them, and then every turn you just do D12, D12, D12. So I was like, right, come on, next turn I might be able to get her, but no.
She's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hit the dwarf. Sock pounds the dwarf for 7 points of damage. Okay. It is who's next? Ivor, I think you're next.
Cool. I am.
Alon, sorry, actually it is Alon next. Alon, make your DC 13 strength, whether you can break free.
Come on. Get in. Right, we're free, boys.
Okay.
Right, first off, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Do I just...
Hold on.
So I'm going to cast a... We'll do a Great Axe. So can I change the... Can I change the damage? It says 1d8 plus 4 is the damage. I don't know whether that's weapon dependent.
No, it's always 1d8 plus 4.
I think it's always that because it's
Okay.
the weapon. It doesn't matter what shape it is. It's just that's the spiritual weapon.
Okay, here is your
okay.
spiritual weapon. There we go. You
Oh,
can move it around.
I accidentally rolled that. That was my bad. So yeah, I'm going to cast that, and that's going to go around the back of this dude. Attack him in the back first off.
Okay.
If I roll this one, this is to hit. Nope, I guess he doesn't hit. Okay, don't
No.
worry about
Spiritual weapon misses.
that. And then, oh,
Go on.
go on. However,
It has drawn his attention. I will give you the ability to disengage this round if you wish, without an attack of opportunity, but only
What?
for this round.
from both of the people, because there's the dwarf behind me as well.
No, you will take. You can disengage. You'll get still the dwarf will get you, but the brawler won't. So up to
Okay,
you.
what happens if I go around the dwarf like that?
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll disengage from Teal'c, or whatever his name is, and then be next to the dwarf. And then I will... Wait, that was a leveled spell. That was a bonus action. That means I can do a cantrip if it's an action, or I can't.
No. You
No.
can't.
Because it was a bonus action to spiritual weapon. So I've still got
Is it a
an
bonus action? Is it a bonus
So-
I
action?
thought that was only to
Bonus
move
action.
it.
That's
bonus
a bit
action.
OP.
Yeah, it's mad actually.
just
isn't it?
checked. On that one, Spiritual Hammer is even worse in second ed. It's 1d4 plus 1.
Jesus.
Quite pants in that.
So if I cast because you can do like a leveled spell, but then there is a way to do a cantrip as long as it's like an action or a bonus action. I can't remember.
What are you looking to cast?
I can't remember. Create a bonfire and burn the doors down. The ones that are coming through.
Nah, no. Those are
No.
actually metal barred doors. Even if you set them on fire, they would burn for hours before you got through them. This is a secured warehouse, after all.
Okay. Okay. Would I be able to cast Firebolt then? You let me do that?
You
That's
cast fire-
an action.
I'll give you a fire bolt. Who are you firing it at?
I'll fire it at Teal'c.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, so close to natural 20.
You hit him.
I hit him.
Okay, you
Oh
hit-
shit. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Did that roll? I did roll. Good.
2 points. In getting
Okay.
free, jumping at one side, you basically cast off a firebolt that singes one of his ears. Okay?
Yeah.
Hybor.
Got a little floating sword now. It's fine.
Can I fit in between Inebrius and Ryoshi?
No.
Okay, bear in mind I'm small. Okay. In that case, I'm pretty limited to range. Do I know? Sorry, slightly lore question here, but do I know if the dwarf would have any weakness to acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder?
No. he
They're
doesn't
just
have
all going
any
to be
of
the
that.
same.
Yeah, they're all going to
Yeah,
be the same.
cool.
He
I didn't
does
realise.
have a resistance to poison. Sorry.
Okay,
Dwarves
so
are renowned for right. There is a resistance to poison for dwarves. Sorry, yes.
okay, sure. In which case, let's go with the same old acid again, and I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Burst against him.
Okay.
That just sounds rude.
Unfortunately,
miss?
that misses. That is a
Yeah.
miss.
Look it up on Urban Dictionary. See what it says.
So then that was an action. Do I have anything I can do as bonus actions? I don't think so. No.
Royce,
So-
you're up.
Okay, how badly damaged is the dwarf looking?
He's actually still pretty healthy.
Yeah, God damn it.
After his potion, he's back to strength. He's basically trying to wait until his friends get here.
Okay. Right, well, I'll just continue beating on him then.
Okay.
17?
That hits him.
Great.
Ooh. Oh, that's a solid strike.
And then the next one, 24
Oh, that's a definite hit.
for 5.
Okay, that's been a nice set of kicks, and he went from looking fairly healthy to looking a bit unwell. Right?
Trying to save my
Uh,
key points for
It
the
is
bigger ones.
Okay, it is now the pirate's turn. All right, the
Is
dwarf.
Inebrius get it?
basic-
Did not have I missed to go
Oh,
again?
sorry, Nebrius. No. Sorry, you are last. Apologies. You're on. Dwarf is right in front of you. You'd have to do a fairly decent roll, but if you could actually do him in this round.
Okay, so I'm going to strike him with the long sword again. Fuck's sake. No, I'm not going to.
No, you
15.
just missed him. Glancing blow.
I was going to be sneaky. I was going to use Thunderous Blow and then catapult him straight into Grapply Bloke.
Mm.
And then see whether you get
Unfortunate-
attack of opportunity as he flies through you.
Okay, unfortunately, it is the pirate's turn. All right, Mr. Dwarf, he's definitely going for Ayoshi because he's a bit pissed off that this guy keeps kicking him in the head. He doesn't do a very good job of it. So, misses with that. The human brawler has decided he knows how spells work, so he's coming straight after you again, Alon.
God
He's
damn
gonna
it.
he's going to try and grab you up again,
Oh, he's just a little dick.
which he does.
He just wants to hug.
I don't want to hug.
He's a big
I
time
did
hugger.
not consent, Joe. I did not
He is.
consent.
Every day he's cuddling.
He is cuddling you for 7 points of damage.
Fuck off. What?
Yeah,
That's a big cuddle.
yeah. Okay, again, you'll need to make a DC 13 strength to get loose. Or
I'm just saying,
if you
guys,
more than-
I'm not looking good.
Any more than 6 points of damage done to him, he will let you go, which means the spiritual weapon, if it does more than 6 points of damage to him, and I will give it a +2 because it's coming directly behind him, he will release you. All right.
If Soap can
Out
get
of
out of the
interest-
way, I can help you, but I need
Actually,
to be able to reach you.
Out of interest, as he walked away from my spiritual weapon, would it have got an attack of opportunity?
I'll give you that. Yes, it would have. Go on.
Fantastic. Right, what is we need? Does he need to? He needs to roll to hit, doesn't he? He doesn't just
Yep.
get the hit. Ah, good old swordy boy. Right,
hit.
and then
If it can do 6 points of damage, we'll say he doesn't actually grapple you.
son of a bitch. What?
Okay. Unlucky.
Okay.
It hits him up the back of the head, but unfortunately, it doesn't actually get him to let you go.
Ah,
All right.
son of a bitch.
Okay, now the other orc has come through and stands there and draws a bow. The pirate captain comes through, sees you all, and draws what looks to be a very, very magical looking rapier. You can hear someone screaming in the background, kill them all. All right.
It's not good, boys.
The orc,
Don't worry, we will.
Working on it.
okay, the
Well, I've been ordered to now.
orc is going to fire at Ryoshi and hits. Ryoshi, you take 7 points of damage
Yeah.
from the orc's bow.
I'm sorry, guys. It looks like I'm gonna get a party killed.
God damn it. This
Fine.
like
We've been in worse places. We haven't even used any healing yet.
Okay,
We have also
the-
been-
no, I haven't been able to heal you because I've been pissing grappled. Some struggle cuddle bastard has been on me.
I'll be honest,
Okay.
if I could actually hit something, I might actually get rid of some of the problems.
The pirate captain does not appear to be advancing. He doesn't look to be too keen on getting involved in crowds, but
Cinnamon
he
said
also
famous
seems
last
to
words.
be casting some form of spell. Okay, it is now
Just
Garland.
put it on the side and I'll sort it Sorry. Right. So the guy that's grappling Warren, has he turned, or is he still?
He's effectively holding Warren here as a meat shield again. So anything that you do to him, Warren's going to take half of.
And there's no other enemies near me bar the two that are on the doors over there.
Well, there's Harry.
There's Dwarf, the kite guard there in the middle.
I'm trying to think which. Oh yeah, he's over there. If I was to move around, sort of up here,
yeah.
Am I able to hit him without firing at thing, or is he just going to turn him?
No, the problem is he's keeping Warren basically as a human shield, literally in front of him. To get an angle on him, you have to basically have somebody engaging him first, and nobody is currently doing that.
Is the person that I had my hunter's mark on dead?
Yes. I will allow you to transfer it to him or to the dwarf.
Can I transfer it to the captain or not?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so I'm going to transfer that to the captain now, and then I'm going to shoot at the captain from where I am. Because I don't think I should have any obscure shot or anything like that, should I?
No, that's fine. I don't mind. You don't. 2 seconds.
Oh, fuck's sake. That is awful roll.
We're not rolling great tonight.
Mm.
No.
I've rolled 2 nat 20s in times I've not needed them.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Unfortunately, doesn't even come close to hitting.
Oh,
Okay. Right. We'll go for Sock. Sock apologizes to you, Warren, but she's gonna basically try and punch the guy holding on to you to get him to let you go.
That's fair.
She unfortunately misses on the first attempt. You don't take any hits either. And unfortunately, I think she's missed on the second one. 2 seconds. No, she's hit on the second one. Apologies. Okay. She hits him for 7 points. Warren, you take 3, but he's let you go.
I take it. I'm looking slightly ropey. I'm down to a third of my health now.
You got any healing
I'm
potions?
assuming drinking a health potion is an action.
It
rather
is,
than a
yeah.
bonus action.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Might
was
be
going
worth
to
it.
say, maybe a bit of self-healing might be in order.
Yeah, you've had enough love from one person. It's time for self-love.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Go and touch
In the middle
yourself.
of combat, you're going to touch yourself. Show me on this doll where the cleric touched you.
Okay. Elon, because Soft has done that, you can actually you get your turn. So
Fantastic.
you get attack.
If I move away, he will still get an attack of opportunity
Yeah,
if I
he
move
will.
away, right?
Yep.
Okay, first off, I'm going to touch my own legs and roll 2d4 as a healing hands action and heal myself for 2.
Oh,
What?
no.
2 health.
What is going on?
The actual...
Oh man,
What
that hurts. That
What
hurts.
the fuck?
2
Okay.
ones. Oh.
And I'm gonna get my spiritual weapon over and done with. Let's see if this guy hits.
Yeah.
Where's the thing? Trusty. Okay, at least he hits. Okay, and then nice 8 damage.
There we go.
There we go. All right, that's nice whack upside the head.
Did you add your
Okay,
2 on?
and
Because
then,
I don't think it does it automatically. Did you add your 2 on yourself?
Well, Or 4, sorry, 2.
Yeah, you healed for 2, but he doesn't do it automatically. You'd have to.
I know, no, I did.
Oh, you
I
did?
added it on.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
up to 13 out of 30. My action is gone, so I can't do that. I could do. This seems like a bit of a waste. But I'm going to cast Healing Word at second level.
Have
Because
you already cast a spell this round?
Mm-hmm.
no, that was an ability. That was not
Okay.
a spell. It was a Healing Hands is my racial ability.
Ah, okay.
I heal
Right.
for 16.
So
Happy days.
That's
Your
bad.
Ryoshi as well.
touching yourself is a racial trait.
Yeah, damn straight it
Apparently
is.
so. Apparently so.
I can
Does
touch
Healing Word
anyone,
do-
but like
Does
Sorry?
Healing Word affect allies as well?
it can do, but like it was just for me.
Okay.
Like I hate to,
Poor
hate to,
Ryoshi.
hate to say it, I was like down to a third of my health, and if I die, you're all fucked.
It's fine. I can
So-
heal too.
Okay,
Okay.
it's fair. Yeah,
Ryoshi, in that case, it is
I'm done.
Ryoshi, you're up next, and then
I thought
sorry,
Kybor was
Kybor,
next.
then Ryoshi, then Inebrius.
Okay.
You're nearly the
I'm
only person. taken
If
out
someone
by
can take
screamers.
this dwarf out, that means I can sprint and start taking out the captain.
okay. I will give it my
You
best
can get round there, dude.
shot. How ill is the dwarf looking?
Very ill,
Okay,
down to about a third of his health.
sure. I'm going to. Oh God, I'm just trying to think if I do magic missile and distribute it, or
Not a bad idea.
no, I'll do sorcerer's burst again at the dwarf.
Okay.
So, ooh. Is that a miss?
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
I'm not rolling well.
The rolls
is
are
pretty
really not
dwarf.
with us tonight.
Yeah, they're
Ooh.
not.
The dwarf is charmed.
Okay, Ryoshi, you're up.
Okay, I'll do the usual. Punch the dwarf.
And you are getting get
14, is
cancelled
that
for
hit?
Punch the dwarf, toss,
No, it
toss
does not.
midget.
14 doesn't hit.
Touch yourself.
Nope.
Okay, and I'll strike the dwarf. 20
That hits.
for 9.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, he is hanging in there. He is punch drunk.
Ah!
There's barely anything left of him.
He needs to be dead.
Inebrius, this is your moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna if I can bloody hit him. Fuck's sake! Every single strike on that sodding dwarf.
Yeah.
We haven't even come across the boss. So I haven't even like started attacking the boss yet.
Yeah, we're
It's
saving. We're
fucking
saving
dwarf.
all the good rolls. We're saving the good rolls.
Yeah, we're getting all the crap rolled out.
Mhm.
On this one
Yeah.
dwarf, look, 2 hit points. He's holding us all back.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
magic works.
And
Nat
the
20s for
spooner.
days after this, guys.
The dwarf basically makes a lashing attack at Ryoshi and hits.
Oh, shit! I should have taken my bonus action. Sorry.
What is your bonus action?
I just want to lay hands on Ryoshi.
All right, I'll give you that.
Sorry, I kept forgetting I was going to do that because I did.
Lay hands in action. But you've already
Lay
done an
hands is a
action
bonus
attack.
action. You can touch a
Okay.
creature, which could be yourself, and
Okay.
restore a number of hit points. How much do you need?
I can take up to 7.
I'm going to give you 5.
Thank you.
Okay, and the pike stabs you in the side for 3. Sorry, that should be +2. Sorry, that's 5.
Ouch.
Apologies.
There you are.
Plus
I've
2.
given you 5. He's taken 5.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. The
bastard.
grappler, deciding that he really wants his human shield back, is going to attempt to grab on again to Elon
Swear to God, man.
and succeeds.
Get a room.
For
You are
4
so
points of
really
damage,
stupid.
How much?
Just
Sorry?
wait till he.
you are now a meat shield yet again.
How many points of damage did I take? Sorry, Tom.
4.
Okay. God damn it.
Just wait till he does a reach around.
Okay. The orc, sensing that he knows who Garland is and that he might have a bit of a grudge, has decided to shoot at Garland.
What do I need to tell you?
What is your armor class?
15.
He has hit. For 9 points of damage.
Oof.
Well, they're rolling all right. Their d20s aren't broken.
Okay.
Wait, isn't your armor class 13, Sam?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. 1 second. Have I run?
Yeah,
I've
it
read the
says
wrong stat.
13 on the screen.
Sorry. My mistake. I read strength instead of armor class.
Oh yeah, armor class is on the
Well,
icon.
actually,
I
a
didn't
spear. That's
realise
actually
Yeah.
it's actually his bow, but I don't know why it's marked as a spear. But it is not a spear. It is his bow. So it is still hit, and it still does 9 points of damage. I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's fine. I've already taken it, so taking damage. So
Okay. The captain basically is still waiting. You hear screaming in the background as the gates are closed,
Ah, God.
and she says, "I will call us help."
Ah, shit on it.
You need to
Okay.
kill this bloody dwarf.
Mm.
Okay, it is new round. Garland, you're up first.
Kill the dwarf. Kill the dwarf.
Nick, the orc in the corner, definitely has it in for you, and you don't like him.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot him instead.
Okay.
So you got your hunter's mark on the captain.
You do have Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark on the captain.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I might as well. If the captain's still casting a spell, isn't he?
Mhm.
Is there any realm of like I can interrupt him by hitting him at all? Or
Potentially, yes.
probably better to hit the captain and stop him casting a spell. To be honest with you.
Okay.
But with the rolls I've been having. 16.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
What?
And his spell seems to be partially the reason. Whilst he's not moving, he is exceedingly hard to hit currently.
Huh.
That's
Interesting.
that sucks.
Alright. Alright.
That's kind of me done.
Okay, it's Doc, who again is going to try and get this guy to let you go. So she's going to try and pound this guy to get him to let go of you. And that's a hit. Certainly only for 3. And the second one, also a hit. For 7, doing a total of 10 points of damage. Right, he has let go of you.
Ah, thank God.
You take 5, however.
Ah, fuck.
But, right, it is now your turn, and you're free to make an action.
Okay. Do I want to? Right, I can either. Well, I'm taking one for the team. I'm going to cast Create Bonfire I don't know how to ping on this map. Do I? I want to cast it like in the middle of the orc and the captain.
Bear with me.
And it will create a magical bonfire that fills a 5-foot cube. I don't. Actually, wait. Will that hit both of them? Or if it won't, then I'll cast it in on top of the captain. Five foot doesn't look like it's going to actually hit both of them. I'll cast it on top of the captain then, basically. Put a bonfire under him.
Okay, hold on, I gotta try to figure out how to move it first.
No bother.
Alright, so you want it on him. Alright.
Yes, please.
Oh, why does it do that? Alright, when you draw a circle, there's two ways of doing it. There's the one where you can effectively draw it from the corner, or there's the other one where you can draw it from the center. You never quite know which one it's. That's it. Wasn't what I wanted. Circle. Okay, he's now in the middle of a bonfire that will basically. Okay, does he take damage from that?
Any creature in the bonfire, when you cast, must succeed a Dex saving throw, which is 14 Dex saving throw.
Oh yes, he's saved.
Okay, so he takes no damage, but he must do that saving throw whenever he starts his turn there or moves into the fire, or he's going to take 1d8 damage.
Okay, no problem.
The spiritual weapon is going to attack.
Okay.
And he's going to bosh. Wait, he keeps on rolling 17.
There you go. Nice at the hit.
And then he's going to do 12 damage to Teal'c.
Bloody hell.
Ooh, that's a nice hit. Okay.
Good old weapon.
Nice big whack to the back of the head. Definitely hurt him.
Okay. I haven't got any more actions left. My bonus actions are going to be pretty useless. I will cast. Is anyone else looking ropey?
Soak.
The dwarf.
No.
Oh, you mean for healing? For healing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how much health
actually
does Soak? Is Soak still struggling?
Soak still has only 9 hit points. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 1 on Soak.
Okay.
So she heals for 11 damage.
Okay, she's back up to 20.
Okay, and that's me. I don't want to move away because I'll get hit.
Okay.
You just want another hug.
I'm going to get hugged, but like I figured if we could make the captain move, at least maybe that spell will dissipate. And if he doesn't move, he gets damaged anyway.
Ivor, you're up. Noting
Right.
that the dwarf only has minimal hit points. Magic missile.
probably sneeze at him.
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether someone else can take care of them, and I do a bit of a Hail Mary against the captain. No, I will do magic missile. I will direct one bolt at the dwarf and 2 at the captain.
Okay.
What about Teal'c?
I thought they. He's not dead.
He's not dead. He's going to hug me again.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going
In
for
that
the
case,
struggle paddle.
yeah. One at the dwarf, 2 at Teal'c.
Okay. Roll the one on the dwarf. Not that it makes much
You
difference.
cast them all. I think you cast them all the same. So you basically, because they're
auto hit, don't
automatic
they?
hits. There we go. So I believe they.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 10 against 10. All right, that kills both of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Nice.
Teal'c was that badly hurt.
I've now used all my spell slots, however, but got there in the end.
It is now Ryoshi's turn, and then Inebrius's.
Fuck yeah, right. Let's just collapse on it. That's not. There we go. Move up to the captain. And I am going to.
Watch you don't get burnt. If
Yeah.
you move into that thing, you're going to have to make a dex.
Yeah, I'm
save.
staying out of the fire. So I'll do an unarmed strike. Sorry, I'll do my first strike with my quarterstaff. 17.
That hits.
Great. A 9.
9 hits.
Nice.
So I'm going to spend a focus point to do flurry of blows. So my first attack comes with advantage because of those things you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
So out of those two,
Unfortunately, it misses.
well, no, it's advantage. So 15. Does that hit?
Ah, okay. No, unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay. Then on my second one, without advantage, 15 does not hit.
Does not hit.
No.
Okay.
Good effort.
Inebrious. Unless you have any other actions,
Nope.
Roshi. Okay. Inebrious.
Right, I am going to. There's nothing there, so I'm going to run and do distraction. So I'm just going to charge and attack the orc.
Okay.
So
All right.
actions. Where am I going? To a longsword. Oh,
Okay. Currently, because he does not have.
sorry, I don't know why I suddenly rolled a load of dice. Sorry, a 16 to attack.
Because he's not currently wearing his shield, you currently have hit. I'll give
So
you
that's
the
12
damage on
points
that.
of damage.
Okay. The orc will be drawing his weapon and shield, dropping his bow this next round.
Right, so if he's still up, then I'm also going to do a thunderous smite against him.
Okay. Go for it.
So thunderous smite
Smite me.
is your strike. Your strike is basically a bonus action after I've hit somebody with a melee weapon. Is a thunder that's audible within 300 feet of me. The target takes an extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Hmm.
And then it must have a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 foot away into the wall and be prone.
Okay.
God damn.
Is that only against one target, or is that against an area?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You've gone muted, Dave.
Your yeah, your mic's dead.
I'm pretty sure it's just one target.
It's run out of charge or something, is it?
I'm guessing if it's coming from a weapon, if you're bonking something, then maybe it's only against the one.
Yeah,
But
it might be.
Yeah, I think it is just against the one.
Okay, not if it's only one target. Shake your. There you go.
Can you hear me now? Right.
Yeah.
It's not good, the best microphone, but this is one of my earbuds. So yeah, basically, it's only one target. It's just audible, so it's not.
Okay.
But I was planning to do this with the dwarf and just punt him straight through.
Okay, but it takes how much damage?
2d6. So let me roll that. 7
And then has to make a saving throw.
versus strength.
Saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
DC what?
Oh shit! And the DC.
Yeah. Save.
But yeah. So there's a big bang, and it takes extra damage or thunder damage, whatever that means. Thunder cats, I'll go, home.
Was that like a big belch
Okay.
that you did?
All right.
Oh shit! Sorry, ignore the dice. I was doing cast to get rid of the spell slot. I forget you could just press cast. Sorry.
All right. Okay, it's now the pirate's turn. The orc basically will not be attacking you. It's basically drawing its sword and shield. The pirate captain moves around out of the fire, but engages Ryoshi.
Does he have to make a saving throw because it started its turn in the fire?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
he still has to make one, yeah.
Dex saving throw, is that correct?
Yes. Against 14?
Oh, yes, that's a save.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Okay. He's going to roll with his rapier.
He's gonna what?
He takes a swipe with Ryushi with his rapier and doesn't roll very good, which is probably for the best. Missing, I'm guessing. 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the miss. This rapier also appears to be coated in something, Ryushi.
Lovely.
You notice?
Great.
Okay. All right. You hear what sounds to be chanting and a spell coming to its fruition in the other room. 6 seconds.
Oh shit.
Could have just set fire to this place, you know.
Okay. However, nothing else happens. All right. It is your turn, Garland.
I'm gonna fire my bow at the captain. Is he still?
Okay.
He won't be casting a spell anymore, will he?
No, he will not be.
So hopefully, should be easier to hit.
His armor class is quite high. I will warn you now.
Oh well. With the rolls I'm rolling, I'm not gonna hit him anyway.
Fair enough.
I think that's 11. For fuck's sake.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
And I have nothing else that I can do. That's it. Pew 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 and done.
Okay. Sock is effectively going to try and run up here and fit into the slot next to Inebrius and have a go at the orc, even though he is a fellow kind. Whoa. Tell you what, Sock's getting the rolls tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Sock's carrying this, right?
Yeah, rolls are going to be going
Okay,
somewhere.
5 points for the first one. Sock does a total of 10 points of damage to the orc.
Good effort.
Okay.
Nice.
After Sock comes Elon.
Right. We're gonna first off we'll do the weapon. Weapon's gonna go and attack the captain.
Okay.
Pew. Well, shit. Okay, don't worry about that.
It misses. It misses.
Yeah, this is real good. And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the captain.
Okay.
Nope, no, I'm not.
No. Okay. That's another miss. Wow.
Ah, brilliant. It would have, yeah. Oh well.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh well. That's me. I have no more heals, I don't think, for a bit. Well, I have. It's not for bonus actions, so yeah, that's me.
Tiber, you're up.
Right, firebolt the captain. I'm assuming I have line of sight over the dead
Yep.
dwarf.
Definitely.
So that is assuming I can even try and hit.
Ooh.
What is wrong with our rolls?
Oh man,
Jesus.
that's like so many ones. So many
I'm going to
ones.
submit a bug
We are
report for
so
this.
cursed today.
Sorry.
Roishi, you're up.
Okay, I'm going
There's
to
nothing.
hit the captain. Or try to.
Please don't roll a 1.
12.
I think
Better
we'd be
than one,
better
yes.
rolling with disadvantage, to be honest with you.
Unarmed strike against the captain? Nope. 9.
Nope.
That's me. Next.
Okay. It is time for Inebrius. Where are you, Inebrius?
Right.
There you go.
I'm going to. Come on, it's decided to reload. Right, Yeah, I'm going to carry on attacking that orc. I'm just going to.
Okay, the orc's armor class is now its full 18.
Yeah, so same as mine. This is going to be ting, 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 ting until somebody rolls something decent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a hit.
Say that, you bastard. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
Quite hurt.
how damage is Soak?
Soak's not that bad at the moment. Soak's only down 1 hit point. She's been healed.
Oh, I won't bother fumbling her then. So can I, whilst I'm doing that, then I'm going to just do a Divine Smite of it then.
Okay.
So Divine Smite is just extra damage. Anyway, it's extra 2d8 damage. Which is 14.
Okay, that extinguishes the orc.
Nice. Is Inebrus sobering
The orc
up?
is now down.
Is that why you're doing more damage?
Oh, I feel better now. I've actually did something useful today.
I don't know why that one won't mark it as head, but there, deleting the body.
Just delete.
Yeah, we'll get to
James.
what I know what's on her. I know what's on her, but I don't quite know why she wouldn't go dead. Well, she's dead now. Okay, that's it for this round. Okay, it's the pirate captain who's feeling a little bit worried. He is going to use his special action to disengage. And
Disengage from who? Because there's three
from
things around him.
Ryoshi. He is disengaging Ryoshi. I will give Inebrius a attack of opportunity, and I will give the spiritual weapon a attack of opportunity. Go on.
Yeah, well, that's 14 to the weapon, so probably.
Okay, and you hit Inebrius. Inebrius does get a hit.
What the hell is that thing through the door?
I don't have LOS,
That's
so.
the witch, isn't it?
That's 9 points of damage. That looks like
Oh,
an man.
oh no! I've just scrolled out. I've just zoomed out.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
You can dispel
Okay.
water, can't you?
I can. You're right. If that's a water, delete.
Hey, we need some luck. We need something. We need to pull something out of the bag here.
As luck would have it, I have one spell slot left, and if the DM will let me do that, that would be beautiful.
Okay, I will let you do that. You will have to roll to hit, but if you do, I will give you 10d6 damage.
Oh, mate. That would
But
be
you
wicked.
have to lay on hands to do it.
A whole 10 damage.
Oh, worth it. That's worth it. Okay, I like them. I like them odds.
Okay. They've got the pirate captain has backed through the door. Okay, and is basically shouting to the woman or the git at the back. They killed the rest of them. We're trapped. Okay.
Oh.
It is now Garland's turn. Garland, I will point out to you, your character will never concede letting these people live. Okay? All right. Everybody else might decide it, but you will hold a grudge
No.
against these people for what they have done to you. Okay?
All these fuckers are gonna die.
Okay?
The orc is still alive, isn't he?
No, orc is dead.
Orc is dead. The door is only the one door that's open, isn't it?
Yep.
And I can move for ruler.
You may open a door and move through it. It will reduce your movement by 5 feet.
So I'm 35 feet away from the door at the moment, and my walking speed's 35 feet. So I think I can get
Okay.
to the door.
And I'll allow you
Alvin-
to open it, but you can't go through it.
I'm interested.
Remember
Why
that
can
there's
I
a big
see?
bonfire.
Why can I see what Ryoshi can see?
I have vision. If you go to there, Garland, you will be taking. You'll have to make a saving throw
in the
against
fire,
the
yeah.
bonfire that is currently burning in that
Oh
giant circle.
yeah, that's a good point.
There's a slight red tinge to what you can see.
Yeah, so I was by the door. I would just measure
Hmm.
across.
There is shared line of sight. Yeah, I can
Oh,
turn
I
that
see,
off. Yeah,
Oh,
it allows you to see what other characters.
create. Can that be seen?
Yep, I can. 2
Ah,
seconds.
that is something on the create bonfire. There is a place an area of effect token.
What the
as part of
bloody
the
hell is
spell.
that?
There you
That's
Oh,
quite
God.
cool. Didn't know that was there.
There's more in there than I thought.
Yeah, there's some kind of priest or
Yeah,
something at the back.
why can we see what Ryoshi can see? Is it
'Cause
like
if it's
shared
shared-
vision or?
Shared vision, yeah.
Shared vision. I can turn it off if you wish.
No, I think
No,
it-
I was just no, it's pretty good. But it's only what Ryoshi can see. Like, I don't know whether.
Now that I've moved and opened the door, that's an action, isn't it? So I won't be able
Yeah.
to attack.
Correct.
Do I have kind of what have I got bonus action wise?
Okay.
No.
It is noted that the water elemental will not be able to fit through the gates and come out. All right.
So as we can see it, what is that purple token that looks like a beholder?
That
It's
is
the Wailing Witch, isn't it?
That is the witch, the screaming witch. Yeah. There is also a human in the background. That is a captor. That is somebody who is just tied up on the floor.
What the thing at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Because. Okay.
The one that just says, this one here.
Yeah.
Is a captor and tied up.
So if we don't rush in, the elemental can't get to us yet. The ones tied up can't do much, and so if we stay where we are, we can fight 2 enemies. One-on-one effectively.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless they start slamming the doors or move out of vision.
yeah, the witch is going to want to stay ranged, and
So my turn's ended. I think I can't do anything else, can I?
Okay. Nope.
I think we sort of back off a little bit and let them come to us. It's going to be easier. Well, I mean, this is group discussion. We'll have a little huddle.
Seeing as I've just opened the door, I could do with the front liner probably coming up here.
All right. Sok will get past you and go in and wail on the captain, or attempt to.
And I think Elon's got to lay on hands on the water elemental as well, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I have to destroy 10 gallons of it, which I don't know how much water is a water elemental. Surely, ChatGPT will know that.
Did you say 60-10 damage? Didn't you say, Tom?
Sorry, yeah, 10
to 6. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's I'm going to ask it how many gallons of water is a water elemental.
US gallons or imperial gallons?
Okay.
Imperial metric.
All right. Sok has landed 2 very good hits on the captain, doing 11 points of damage.
There is approximately 7.48 gallons of water in a water elemental. There we go.
Approximately. No one's got close enough to...
It's like, honestly, I've just gone in D&D. How many gallons of water is in the water elemental? And it's got a fuck ton of maths. It's like, I love this. So 7.48 gallons. There we go.
Trust the nerds.
Okay, Elon, you're up.
Elon Mace.
Or Elyon. Sorry, let's not call you Elon. That sounds insulting.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, okay, right. Sorry, I read it wrong. Got excited by the number. It's in fact 1 cubic foot of water is 7.48 gallons, and it takes up roughly 250 cubic feet, so it's 1,870 gallons.
Okay.
I got very excited, but yeah, it's big. Okay, right. First off, let's do the elemental sword. Let's go in there.
Something I'm unaware of from D&D background, but other people might know. If you kill the witch, does the elemental disappear? I'm just thinking video game mechanics.
The water elemental will go away after its dispel runs out, which will be for a period of time. Even if because of the way that this was killed, it will be around even if you kill the witch.
Sure.
because it doesn't require concentration. But
Okay.
it's only here for a while.
Spiritual weapon on captain 13. I imagine that doesn't hit.
That's a miss. No, that's a miss.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh god. Yeah, so I'm like here. And I will attempt to lay on hands to destroy water.
Okay.
Cast to destroy water.
I will give you a +2 at this because the thing's large, and all you got to do is lay hands on it.
Okay, +2 on just a normal d20, +2.
Oh, an arm strike. Yep.
Ah.
You're having a very
Twins.
handsy battle this time, aren't you?
I am a bit.
Well, I'm just expecting the roll, like his
Oh,
roll.
come on.
Nat 1.
You reach for it, but unfortunately, you don't lose the spell, but you don't touch the thing.
Oh, I
Try again
don't
next
lose.
turn.
I don't lose the spell slot though.
No, you do not.
Ah, fantastic. Okay, that was worth it. I'm just gonna stay there, I guess. As I imagine that was an action.
Yep.
So
I
yeah,
can just see it, like him running towards it and then slipping on some of the water elemental and like falling flat on his face.
He's washed his hands with it, but
He's just going, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
yeah, that's me
Ivor,
done.
You're up.
Right. What's my movement? It's like 30, I think, isn't it? 30 feet. So these tiles are 5, are they?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not done a huge amount, but I haven't got a lot of options. I will cast a firebolt at the captain. Oh, did I push the right one? Yeah, that's to.
That hits.
Oh.
Oh,
So on my screen, the 3D dice just slid like frame by frame on a 1, and then just flipped over to a 7 at the last second.
Jeez.
love that.
Okay. The captain is looking slightly damaged and ever so slightly worried, but he's eyeing up this water elemental, hopefully to do lots of damage. Ryushi, you're up.
Okay. I can move through allies, can't I?
Ivor, do you have any bonus actions or anything that you can do?
I don't have anything else I can do now.
Okay.
I can move through allies, can't I?
Remember, you may move through a door and open it, but at a cost of 5 movement.
Yeah, but I can move through allies, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. Grab Tywalk. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'd say 25. I want to go to that side of the captain and hit the captain.
Okay, go for it.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Then I'm going to try again. For 15.
No, unfortunately, you do not.
Okay.
Okay. Inebrius?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was having a tantrum and it was against the wife asking me to do something.
Is your camera?
My camera's gone.
Yeah.
Anyways, stupid thing. Doesn't matter. I'll redo it later. So can I get through that open door with it?
Yes, you can.
And time to attack the water elemental then.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That definitely hits.
Whether it does any damage is a different matter. 6 damage.
Okay.
And can I? What do I have for spells left? No, I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to cast any spell limits just yet. So yeah, and that's all I'm going to do. Hold on, who am I stood next to? Oh, can I touch Elion as well?
You can.
So I'm going to give him 5 points of health back.
Result. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Okay. the captain is going to have a go at Sock. And misses, I believe. Yes. Okay. Now for the water elemental, which gets 2 attacks, and the first one's coming against Elion. It's 19 and it hits.
Yes, it
It's gonna
does.
hurt. For 9 points of damage.
Rough.
The second attack is going against Inebrius, which hits.
Damn it.
For 7 points of damage. Okay. Right. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 8, or be prone.
I thought you were going to say probed.
Oh,
I'm going to be probed.
Inebrius,
Yep, you're getting pro.
You're
you're
prone.
prone.
Is there a thingy to click on that?
Yep. 2 seconds.
He's going to make you a little bit wet.
Ooh.
There you go. You are prone.
I don't know whether I can consent to this.
Okay. The Screaming Witch has decided to move back a bit out of range and visibility of any ranged attacks. Okay, it is a new round. So we will start again with Sam. Your character is up. Garland.
Let's see if I can actually hit the fucker this time.
Which one are you going for?
Captain.
Okay.
Oh.
Missed, I'm afraid.
Oh, mate.
It's
I might move though as well.
Okay.
Do I need to move first then shoot?
No.
no, you can shoot and move.
Okay. Do I lose 5 for going through the door?
Only if it's closed.
I think the door is open because it's the one I opened.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm gonna move. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me done.
Okay. It's now Stock's turn. She's going to hit the captain.
You on, girl.
She's been doing all right with her pounding people in the face, so that's been working well for her. That's a hit.
Just gotta take a comfort break. 6.
Okay. Sorry, this one has gone on for a while. I do apologize.
No, you're cool.
The water elementals, they're not particularly vulnerable to any particular type of damage. It's not like Pokemon rules.
Has anyone got an Onyx or a Pikachu?
Okay, the second one does not hit, so she does some damage, but not as much as previous rounds. Okay.
Dave's character's pretty much Pikachu.
All right, it is now Elion's turn. Elion, you go in for the ailment. All right, do your spiritual weapon first.
Yeah,
How many
spiritual
rounds has that been
weapon.
up?
I don't know. It hasn't
look it
got. It lasts for the.
It was 10 rounds.
Yeah, spiritual weapon basically lasts
Is it 10
forever.
rounds?
Yeah.
It doesn't say it's 10 rounds.
No, it's turns.
Duration. Oh, concentration up to 1 minute. So what's a round? It's 8 seconds, isn't it, or 6
10,
seconds?
I thought it was 10 seconds. I thought it was 6
10
rounds
seconds.
in a minute.
This is probably its last round then, I imagine.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you one last strike with it.
Right, let's see it.
Who's it going for?
The water elemental.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. 8
Okay.
damage on the water elemental.
Okay.
Then we'll
Now
move
your
to
turn.
Right. So it's a 1d20 plus 2, right?
Yep. Well, hold on. You got to basically, hit it. D20 plus 2. You need to get
Oh,
14
fuck
or
off.
higher. Nope, you missed again.
Oh, my.
It's there in front of you. It's so big. But
How can I
unfortunately,
not
just-
hit this thing? I just want to put my hand on it and.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you've not been able to land a strike, unfortunately. Okay.
I'm still going for this. Like, I still think it'd be really cool to use a
Okay.
this.
All right.
So yeah, no, I'm good. I'm done.
Piper, you're up.
Right. It's going to have to be a firebolt against. I'm hoping the captain's going to be taken care of. Yeah, I'll do a fireball against the elemental. Firebolt. That 3D dice is really laggy.
It's not as bad as it was when we played this the last time, though.
It was literally like 3 FPS. It was just going around the screen, but I think I've hit.
That's hit. Yep.
And for a terrible amount.
That's Tom's like hacky thing in the background, which makes all the rolls
Yeah.
really low, right?
That's it.
I singed it.
It's
Okay,
not
yeah.
low FPS. It's just like copying and pasting like a 2 or a 4 in.
Piper, do you wish to move anywhere?
That's a very good point. No, I think I'll stay put.
Okay. Right, Ryoshi, you're up.
Okay, I will try and hit the captain.
I'm short and weak, so I think I need a wall between me and them.
Welcome back to Try and Hit the Captain, where we do not hit the captain.
You don't hit the captain.
Coming up after the break, we will try and hit the captain.
Right. Everything's made up on the point.
We do not hit the captain. Thank you very much. See you next week.
I feel
Okay.
I feel the same as you, Ian. Like
The captain is smothered in baby oil.
Can we roll above a 5? We cannot.
it's the same as greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Yeah. You think? See you next time.
Inebrius, you're up. Now you're prone, so your action will be to get up this round.
Yeah. So I'm going to get up, and he's probably going to knock me bloody down again.
It's never going to keep you down,
Oh.
though.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, but, yeah.
No,
Don't. So can I still do bonus actions?
You can, well,
Yes, you can.
we get up from prone, it's just half your movement, isn't it?
I thought it was a whole action, but
No, it's half your
bear
movement.
with me.
Yeah, I think it's just half.
Okay, in that case, you still get an action.
Right, twat him then.
Go for it.
18.
That's a hit.
Fuck. 5.
Okay. Every little bit
And a bit of a
helps.
lag.
Okay.
How do
You
you
might
know?
be here a while.
Sensing weakness, the pirate captain has decided to have a go at Ryoshi
Oh, get
for
fucked.
shits and giggles. And that will be a miss. Can't do anything else. It's time for the water elemental, which again is going to attack both Elion for a hit.
Ah, son of a bitch.
For 16 points of damage.
16.
Yes.
Well, boys, I'm down.
Voodoo.
I'm gonna have to follow you in a second. Sorry, mate.
And that's a hit on Inebrius. Oh, for 20 points.
Oh dear, all the healers are going to be down. I'm down as well.
Jesus.
Okay.
Guys.
Guys, both
Guys.
healers are down.
Don't
One of you
leave
has a
here,
potion
right?
of greater healing.
Okay.
I've got 3 potions in my pocket. If somebody wants to grab one, that'd be brilliant.
Okay. All right. It's Garland's turn first.
Where's Elon's body?
Right next to the elemental.
Yeah, in front of the water elemental.
Yeah. And if I move and then say rifle through his back and dump a healing potion on him.
I'll let you do that. Yeah.
I thought you were just gonna like mug me for a second. So, dude, I'll give you a robe.
So yeah, I'm gonna move and then use my action to dump a healing potion on Elon.
Legend, thank you.
How much does that heal you for? Is it a greater healing potion? Or...
No, it's just this basic bitch healing potion. 2d4 plus 2. So I'll delete that.
This is where we hope and pray for an unshit roll, because you might be dead next turn. So might I.
Well, you'll get a chance to try and fumble the water elemental, so.
Plus 2d4 plus 2. 5. Healing.
It'd be great to export this log afterwards and just run it through ChatGPT and say, on average, how lucky or unlucky were we on the rolls?
Is that you're doing healing word on yourself, or is that the potion?
That was the
That
potion.
was the potion.
5.
Okay.
Will he get his turn this turn then?
Yeah, he will. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm
So-
assuming I can't do anything else on this turn either.
No, you cannot.
Okay, that's me done then.
Okay. It's now Stock who is going. Hold on. Check something here. Does Sock have any potions on her? No, she does not. Never mind. Okay, it's basically whack the captain. That's basically her best bet at this particular point.
Out of interest, what time are we
As soon
wrapping
as
up
this
this
battle
evening?
is finished, as soon as this
Yeah.
battle is finished, or 10 o'clock, whichever is the latest. All right, that's a hit.
Okay.
I've got a hard stop at 9:30, unfortunately.
Okay, fair enough. All right,
Yeah,
we'll then
yeah, I
stop.
think-
I need to say goodbye to the kids. Good night to the kids.
Okay.
I need to go to work. I need
Well,
to go and look at a building down the street.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, we all better
Right.
pull up and go out and kill this thing then.
Yep. That's it.
Warren,
Oh, I thought-
get to fondling that elemental.
I'm trying, man.
All I'm getting is this impression every time he's like slipping and sliding around, just like.
It's just, God
And
damn it,
missing
he
it.
can hit me.
Okay, Elion, it's your turn.
Right, we know what's happening. Right, what is it, D20 plus 2, right?
Yep. I will give you a bit of spiritual inspiration and last gasps to give you this.
That's a good point. You have inspiration. You can spend your inspiration to re-roll that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
So I can do that again.
And roll it at advantage.
Roll it at
So roll it again. You can do it.
One more, roll it again.
Yeah, but you should roll it.
Yeah, you should effectively get 4 rolls here and choose
Are
the
you
best of 4.
fucking...
I cannot
kidding me?
believe this.
Come on, last
One
roll.
more.
Come on, drama.
I swear to God, man.
Oh well.
No,
Oh,
God,
my
Not to be.
Can you just
Can
add
I use-
Tom? Can you just add them up?
Yeah.
Right, do you have a real dice? Here.
Tom, can I please have this hit? Can I please have this hit, man?
I'm gonna give you.
I've got a real dice. Do you want me to roll a real dice?
Honest
God.
fucking God, I cannot believe those rolls. All right.
Do you want me to roll a real dice, Warren, for you?
No, can I have this hit? Is it 10 d6?
I bet you roll about 12 damage. Go on.
I swear to fucking God.
Yay!
That's
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 the
not-
average.
The exact average.
that's about average.
All right,
Jesus
that has
Christ,
taken a
what is-
huge chunk out of it.
Actually, no, it would be less than average because the minimum would be 6.
Oh my!
So, so
Oh,
you're
so it's
still on
30
track.
damage.
It
That
has
was-
harmed it quite considerably. All right. It is now Tybor's turn.
Firebolt. Pretty much all I can do at this point. Spells. Firebolt. At the elemental. And I miss.
Okay. Royoshi, you're up.
We all know what's going to happen. I'm going to roll a 7. I've rolled a 7. Wow, I actually did it. And a 3. Carry on.
Oh dear God! Right, you need to make
What?
a saving throw, Inebrius. I'm afraid.
What have you
Yeah.
done to this, Tom? Like, have
I mean,
you...
How do you do your death
What's going
save on this system?
You should be able to, on your character, there should be a death save, I believe.
Yeah.
There is a death save box. Do I just click that?
You just click that. Yes.
I know, it just tells me what to do. Roll. 20, natural 20.
God.
Ooh, yeah.
You have 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's my turn, isn't it?
It is your turn. However,
Right.
since the water elemental thinks that you are dead, it is going to move away, giving you both. All right. Elyon, you don't get attack of opportunity. I gave you something already.
Yeah, that's
Inebrius,
fair.
I will give you one quick swipe at the water elemental before it starts to go and attack Ryoshi.
$14 to hit. And 7 points of damage, ignore the 10. So 7 points of damage.
Oh, 7. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that 13 because that's without a shield.
Okay.
Actually, whilst we're at it then, oh no, I can't use
Yeah.
bonus action. I'm already still up, so ignore that.
Ryoshi, the big bad water elemental, has basically beared down upon you. It takes 2 great big swipes at you. First one hits. For 13 points of damage.
Yeet.
The second one is a miss.
Yay, I
Can you
am
please
not
make
dead.
Can you make a dex saving throw, please?
Dex. 23. I can roll good.
Yeah, there you go. You have not been knocked prone. Okay. You can hear the screaming witch start to scream, "Leave me alone, leave me alone."
What's she got to
is-
complain about?
The pirate captain has decided to use his disengage maneuver to back off.
God.
It is Garland's turn.
Right. How ropey is the elemental looking at the moment?
Fairly ropey. It's lost more than 3/4 of its hit.
I would say you're welcome, but that was all Tom that did that.
Yeah.
No, my roles had no play.
Can I see the pirate captain from here?
I -2 on the minus fire captain.
I'm gonna aim for the water elemental.
Okay.
Oh, you're.
I can't see what it is, but it doesn't sound good. Nope, that's a miss.
No, it's really not good.
All right, Elion,
Nat 1.
you're up. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Sock. Sorry, it's Sock.
Oh,
Let me roll
okay.
Sock's open hand on the water elementals. Given her rolls this evening, she'll probably do quite well. Well, he says, famous last words. And that's a hit. And that is a miss. Okay. Okay. It is now Elion, your turn.
So how much damage did she
Right,
do
we're
to
gonna
it?
do.
How much damage did she
Yeah,
do
how
to
much
it?
damage did she do?
She did another 3.
Alright. I will cast Toll the Dead at the water elemental. He needs to
Okay.
make a Wisdom 14 save.
Does not.
Takes 1d12 necrotic. Oh, why did that roll that? I didn't click that. Okay. Should be 1d12. He's already taken damage. Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Okay. Fair enough. Doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh.
Okay. It is.
This is because I left This is because I left PTP, isn't it? This is what I get.
I did expect you guys to get some better dice rolls, given how much you cleared up the bugs. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, this is insane. This is exceptionally bad luck. I mean, I
Yeah.
think the name for the YouTube video has to be "Never Tell Me the Odds."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So bad.
Abra, you're up.
I'll take a little bit of a walk into the room, and then I will cast Fireball against the elemental again.
Fireball.
Oh, careful that.
Oh yeah.
Now we're getting into it.
There's a history with Fireball and these games.
Yeah, no, Firebolt. I'm only doing the cantrips because that's all I've got left.
Nope, that is unfortunately missed.
I feel a bit useless.
Oh, don't worry about it. Roshi, you're up.
Oh, okay. Roll to hit the water elemental. Nope. Well, unless it's... Does that hit?
Nope, it does not hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, roll to hit the water elemental. Nat 20. Does that fucking hit?
That hits, yep.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Double damage.
This is it, boys. This is it.
So that's
That's one double
13.
Dude.
Is it still up?
It is hanging in there by a thread.
Then I'm going to spend a key point to do Hand of Harm. So whenever I hit something with a an armed strike, I can spend a key point to do additional necrotic damage. And I'm just looking for it. Where the fuck is it? Hand of Harm. An extra 1d6 necrotic damage. 2. An extra 2 damage.
So close.
God, did I need 3?
Okay. You needed 2 more.
Oh, okay,
All
well,
right.
yeah, 2 damage. We can do it.
Okay, Inebrius, you're up.
I'm screaming, and I'm going in with a 23 to hit,
Okay.
and that's 12 maximum damage.
The water elemental dispels itself and disappears.
I'm
into a
also,
puddle.
I'm going to take a bonus action. I'm going to fondle myself and use my last 5 points of learn hands. So I'm going to fondle myself as well after taking it down.
Okay.
I'm intrigued as to why this witch
Wait.
hasn't got in on the action, whether that's Tom's kindness or whether or not she's less of a threat than.
Okay. The pirate captain and the screaming witch are shouting parley. You may choose to continue with this fight, or you may disengage at this point, which may need, if you re-engage, would require initiative.
You all!
I
Fuck you all! Fuck you all!
But is this a decision for next time? Because
Yeah.
I'm tempted towards parlay.
Yeah, because like, if we roll initiative again, I get my key points back. Just saying.
Okay.
And also, I can
We're gonna be like, we'll parlay after a short rest.
I can heal myself.
All right, we will leave it there. Your decision for next session will be whether or not you wish to parlay or continue to attack them. This state is saved, so nothing changes on the board. We'll pick this up same time, same channel in exactly 1 month. All right.
Wicked. Well
Well done for
thank you.
surviving. You are
Surviving is
battered and
a very
bruised.
loose
You are
term.
battered and bruised, but there are now only 2 of them left. The question is whether or not you still feel you can take them. Yeah.
I don't know
Thank
what
you
the
very
fuss is
much.
about. I haven't lost a single point of health.
Oh, you haven't been hugged.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm just at the back missing with fire bolts, you know. But
Well, Tom.
I was taking
thank
down
you
most in
for-
1 hit.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you for running that again, Tom. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Cool. All right. Is everyone likely to be here next session?